feels like I'm meant to strike. Flat earth beneath my feet, knowing I'm here to meet. Ocean's edge, it calls my name. Purpose in this life's game. Horizons line so clear, God's love brings me near. Flat earth made by him, my journey long yet thin. Purpose found in every day, guided by his gentle sway. Mountains tall, they stand in place, yet no curve in this earth.
Yo, Flo, what's up? It's good to see you all. Many blessings and a happy new year to you. Woo! We are joined by PJ, Vicky, Joe, and Roger. How you guys doing? We didn't
I'm
have
doing
Ryan.
good, dude. I'm doing
Where's
good.
Ryan? Oh, there's Ryan.
There he is.
Hey, Ryan. What's up, man? How you guys
Monster
doing?
I was live streaming. Sorry, I was saying hello. I'm all good, and I was on mute. I said Happy New Year to everyone anyway. But I was actually live streaming last night when it turned midnight for us. So we brought the New Year in with the live stream. But
Nice.
yeah, I guess that's maybe why I got so many views. It was New Year.
But yeah, it's good to see you got good views last night, everything.
I did.
Guys, I have something special to open up with first. This is me calling out McToon Deception again.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you guys have been seeing recently, someone been trying to make it look as if I'm dishonest on McToon's channel
Wow.
by changing descriptions, on my channel and whatever. And, they took a screenshot with me, no information there, just my email address, really, my Bitcoin there, and my email is spelled wrong, and they took a screenshot.
Just because he does things like that with the wiki flaff, that's what he's trying to do a 180 reverse on you. You know what I mean?
But it's fine. I said, okay. And then I said, do you know your screenshot could be faked? Because, yeah. So anyway, that person argument was, but look, the date modified and date created was the same. So I showed them on the video, it's fine. Then, showed me a clip from McToon going live and showing how it's changed. So I thought I'll do something the same to show how easy it is to do this.
Okay.
You can see this is McToon's page, everybody.
Yeah.
His actual YouTube page, blah, blah, blah. Let's quickly go and read what his section says there. I'm going to make it full screen for you so everybody can see what I did. Let's zoom it in.
Hi,
Is anybody-
McTown. Yeah. McTown.
Hi.
Sorry.
Hi, I am McClown of the McClown clan, and I want to say thank you to King Flatzoid for showing how easy it is to show my deception once again. All go subscribe to the best flat earther ever, Flatzoid. You rock. You can find me here, Fort Book, Brenda Toon. Yeah, Zitter at McClown. Email me at mcclown@mcliar.net.
Nice.
LinkedIn, Michael Liar Clown Toon. Do not support the lies. So, guys, how was it I was able to do that?
I have no idea. How'd you do it?
Let me quickly show you, because this is what Toon did live, guys. And he didn't want to show everybody. You go there, you say inspect. You look for the piece you want to go. You say edit as HTML.
Okay.
And you change it.
Wow.
There we go.
Didn't you repost it?
Shown a dishonest liar live. And then all you do is close. Let me do it again. And there we go. There we go. McToon shown a dishonest lies flag. So that's what McToon did, guys. The dishonest McToon went and changed my bio live and said I did it.
Changed
email
your
address?
bio live and said that you changed your own bio. Wow, I didn't know you could change someone else's bio.
Very easy. I just did it live for everybody.
How the hell do you? But how was that allowed to change someone's bio?
I don't know.
It doesn't change it, or it just changes it till you refresh the page.
Oh, until you refresh, so you can
That's
take a shot
why-
of it. You can take a shot of it, right?
Ah,
So you didn't get your invite because of that, right? Supposedly.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So the so-called me changing it and having my email address spelled wrong was these guys doing it.
Bastards.
Unbelievable. I
Now
mean,
tell me
if
again,
they're
why must
willing,
I?
if they're
Now tell
willing
me
to
again,
fake
why must
something
I
that
not?
small and petty, if they're willing to fake something that small, why wouldn't they fake a 24-hour bloody sun?
They're not honest about any of this stuff, dude. They're not at all.
Yeah, I just thought I'd show that special because people trying to think that I'm the one that was being dishonest. There we go. Very easy to do this. Before, if you forgot, McTuna, I was a graphic designer for 10 years. This is like hacking 101, man. Really.
So,
This is, I learned CS Plus on Notepad.
Nice.
Great to see you guys. Hi.
So, hey,
What's up,
Chris,
man?
how's it going?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Thanks, Peter.
So I did a deep dive into whether it's moral to lie or not, and I've come to the conclusion that it's not immoral to lie, but it's immoral to bear false witness against your brother. So what's the difference?
That's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but bearing false witness incorporates a few of the and more things, but it's still bearing false witness is telling lies about someone or gossiping about someone, but it all incorporates deception and lies. It's lying. Simple as.
I've been alive for
Well-
54 years, and I've never heard a preacher say that in my entire life, dude.
Well,
Not
if
one.
if my preacher said that, I would stand up immediately and walk out of the
Church, yeah.
church because I wouldn't. It would show that the preacher doesn't read his Bible.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true. What Chuck said.
Do you
The
talk
truth is
about
harsh.
Bill Duffy when he makes the statement about the how you say it about the deception and deceive?
Yeah, we were just talking about that. That's
Yeah,
what
we
we
were.
just been talking about.
Yeah, this was the worst thing I ever saw by a pastor, really.
Yeah. Okay. But we're gonna get to the topic quickly, guys. Am I too harsh by trying to weed out the lies and deception?
No, like Chuck just said, the truth is harsh. Simple.
Amen.
Amen to that.
Yeah, thank you. But it's good to see you guys. Yeah, I don't need to apologize for someone else's dishonesty and someone else's disgusting behavior. Whitsett lied clearly last night. I showed him to lie.
Oh, yeah.
He said I can't bring a video out to show him. I brought the video out. By the way, he still hasn't responded to it. I've tagged him in it. I have tagged him in Discord on it. I've shown everybody up. It's been up the whole day. He's obviously seen it. But he's not even responding to it. You know what's happening? He's sending his troll army over to say, I'm lying. That's not a vape. So what I'm going to do now is, this is from Dave McKeegan's 4K, which I used to make my video today. I left out the last piece just because I knew people said, but that's not a vape. We're going to go to the last piece. All I did was I screen recorded it. Okay.
Yeah.
And before I screen recorded, I slowed it down to as slow as YouTube could make it. I want you guys to watch what's going. You see, I'm not going to press anything. This is just going unedited. It's literally just recorded from screen from Dave McKeegan's 360 4K. As you can see, he's talking to everybody live. We were watching this all live.
Yep, we were.
Yep. Telling everybody, blah, blah, blah. You can't see breath, blah, blah, blah. And you can see he's agitated because he keeps walking up and down, like, what am I going to do about this? Getting all agitated. Anyway, you see, he's trying to figure out what's going to do because people don't want to just leave it. Instead, Whitsett, you know what you just had to do? Just say, listen here, guys, you can't see it and just stick to it. That's it.
That's
but
it.
Instead, you have to be dishonest and try and vape
Yeah.
to show it.
Exactly. If I was really there and I had no condensation coming out of my breath, out of my mouth, I would say I don't know why, guys, but it's not happening. I wouldn't then fake it to put more doubt on yourself. You know.
Mhm.
Right, right. But
But as you
Some
can
people
see,
say
this,
they're doing that on purpose, right? Like they're
yeah,
putting doubt in people's. Yeah.
yeah, but didn't
Yeah,
you
I think
realize
they
when I
do.
asked him last night, what's with all the Masonic symbolism?
Mm.
His excuse was, "Oh, I didn't know this was a symbolism until I found out, and I never used it." And then when I brought up, well, the shirts off thing, the left boot, and all that, he didn't even try to address it.
That's right out of the handbook, isn't it? I've seen the
Uh-huh.
symbolism. Yeah.
The
Yep.
Adam Meegans in the chat. Good to see you, bro.
Hey, Meekin, what's up? Good to see you, mate. Glad you can make it. Okay, so watch, he's going to go in soon. Yeah, like I say, I'm not touching anything because I don't want to be. That was Dave McKeegan's hand, by the way, that you just saw come in front of the screen. I actually watched this whole thing in real time. Damn, 25 minutes long of watching this is boring. But I'm going to point out to you guys when we go back on Dave McKeegan's actual live stream, I'm going to show you everywhere is loose snow. So Whitsett lied when he said there wasn't loose snow.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I got a
I'll
quick
show that.
question. Didn't he say he was going to give a live 48-hour feed at 4K that he made and refute all this stuff?
Something about
I remember
11K
saying,
or 4K. So I think it's 11K.
good
Or
God.
4K. I don't know, but we're still waiting for all that stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, you see now he's talking, and as soon as he's going to go inside, he's going to switch his laptop off because he doesn't want people to see. He's going to put music on. So he's just showing around, blah, blah, blah. Great. Nice, Whitsett. Okay. It's going to be very soon. There we go. He puts it off, goes inside. Comes out. This is where you see him vaping.
Yeah.
Okay. Shows his breath, blah, blah, picks up snow.
Yeah.
Snow. Now, wait till the end because the people don't believe he's got a vape. Okay? Look what's going to happen. He's doing his stream, blah, blah,
Well,
blah.
To be honest, I'm so disappointed with you, Joe. I really am.
But watch this. Watch this,
Joe in?
guys. It's going to be very close. Watch what's going to happen when he kneels down beside the drum. And then tell me again that's not a vape. La 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 la. La 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 la. And there we go. Puts it. And now he's gonna soon, very soon. He's just linking. He's putting his gloves back on there. Really weird. If your hands are cold, you don't put your gloves on your hands. But okay, there he goes. There's vaping.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Oh, oh! Not believing he has a vape, and then he goes inside.
Dude, I have a vape, and they're addictive. You just don't get rid of them once you start doing it. It's just like smoking. So, you know.
2% nicotine, and then so yeah, it is. I mean, if it's an addiction you got, if you're used to smoking cigarettes or vapes, you're going to have them with you no matter what. So yeah.
Yep. So I'll show you mine right quick. This is what I use right here. It's this little guy right there. That
Nah.
little thing.
Right. Vicky's got a couple.
That's not what he had. Yeah.
I have a few questions about his vape though. If he didn't vape, why did he vape? And if he found the vape after he doesn't vape anymore, why did he use it? And how long does a battery last in a vape anyway?
Not long.
And especially in cold weather conditions like Antarctica.
Not very long.
I got to charge mine daily, dude.
I mean, you can buy disposable ones. Say you get between 600 and 3,000 puffs. They usually don't last the amount of puffs that you get.
But I don't visit any cold or windy or.
Joe, nobody cares.
No. And I can tell you this: when I lived in the mountains, guys, the wind when it got windy near the mountains, the wind would rush down the mountains. It would.
Right.
It wouldn't block the wind.
Stop
But
being
I just have to also say to people like Joe, again, God calls us out to weed out deception, okay? If you are trying to defend the deception, that shows your intentions.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm praying for you because you do need help. You are defending deception. The fact that you are so lost that you think having a map is idolatry says everything about your discernment.
I do.
How would anybody get anywhere if you didn't have a map? Seriously, a road map for that matter. Anything.
So I'm going to ask again. Whitsett told us straight out he does not vape anymore. Okay. Then he said he found an old vape.
Yeah.
he didn't vape, but he did maybe vape.
Yeah.
Then he said he didn't vape on screen, and then I don't have a video showing him vaping. I go and show him a video of him vaping.
Hey Joe, I haven't got a problem with the 24-hour sun. If they came back with the 24-hour sun, I would have dealt with the 24-hour sun. It wouldn't have took me away from flat Earth. It would have been flat Earth with a 24-hour sun. But I didn't see any 24-hour sun live stream or anything. All I seen was deception. Not a problem with there being a 24-hour sun at all.
Yeah, we've made
Can I
this
address
very
them right
clear.
quick?
We've said this from the beginning, though.
Yeah.
We don't care if there's a 24-hour sun or not. Great. If there's a 24-hour sun, great. It's not about that. It's about the deception they are bringing, and we are just trying to show the deception. Why do we need to trust anything a person says when all they do is present lies and deception? That's the whole point. Me as a Christian can't stand by and just accept what a liar says. What's up, Sam? Good to see you, man.
What's happening? You didn't see anybody vape. You saw
No.
them vape. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, and then after he said all that, and then he goes, "Well, I might have vaped, but what difference does it make?"
But like I said, Joe, I've not a problem with 24-hour sun. If they came back with evidence for a 24-hour sun, I would have dealt with that. I would have said it's flat Earth measured, no curvature, but we've got a 24-hour sun. But when they came back with deception,
Dude.
well, they didn't even go back with deception. They started with deception before they got back.
PJ, I'll let you know next year. All right, I'll show you.
Right. But
Go.
guys, I actually have I was telling Sleeping Warrior this before. I was thinking I actually have a new quote unquote theory on how they could have faked this as well, if anybody wants to know, without using ILM Studios wall. Because I was watching Dave McKeegan's 360, I was thinking this is kind of the boundaries a bit wide for that ILM studio. And it just came to me. I remember with VFX a thing called Gaussian splats. And
Okay, what is
you
that?
can render it in real time, a real 3D environment taken in high definition from photography. So you can take your phone or even a camera, and you can literally take your environment, every single pixel of it, and make a 3-dimensional world of real photos to make it a real world. You can do that. Now in Gaussian splats, you can add someone into that world using green screen.
Yeah.
I got
Here's
And
the- here's-
that makes me think. Wait, that makes me think. Remember when the first time we saw him forgetting his chroma key on?
Uh-huh.
Could it be that maybe they used
That
for the
earlier,
Gaussian
yeah.
That was to get you off on a different rabbit
Super
trail.
chat.
And here's the thing: they're relying on the binary thinking. Okay, so was it filmed in a studio or were they on location? Yes. Part
Gaussian
of it
splats?
was in a
Okay,
studio,
Smokey.
part of it was on location, part of it was done this way, and it was all put together for your enjoyment. My
Yeah.
wife and I used to manage a motel out in California, and it just so happened this motel was used to film a movie called Bug, and
I remember that one.
had Ashley Judd was in this movie, and from what I understand, she was a real bitch. But as they come in, it was really weird watching it because we were watching it in the hotel, in the house residence where we stayed at. And it shows in an aerial view of them flying in toward the motel. And there it is. You're watching the motel you're in right now, like that, right? Then they filmed the other scenes. And it was clear to me, as somebody who ran the motel, that the indoor scenes were filmed in a studio somewhere because there's no way they could have done it in those little rooms to this motel. Okay?
Get all the
But it
cameras
would
in.
have you believe that was all filmed right there on location in that site. Movies aren't done that way. Even Tremors. Some of the scenes for the town were filmed right up behind my house. And then 35 miles away, just at the foot of Mount Whitney's, where they filmed them being chased by those rocks, and they had to jump from those rocks with the
Yeah.
and all that shit. to or pole vault to try to get over and everything else like that. That was all filmed about 35 miles from there.
So you had Kevin Bacon round for tea
Filmed
then?
in LA in a freaking soundstage.
But yeah, I just before we go on, I just want to say the super chat. Thank you, Aljo, for your super chat. He says Jaren and Vapes It should have minimum of 10 live vids.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's weird how they're not really adding anything other than just trying to attack Flat Earth.
Yeah.
So it's a
They're
bit
just
weird.
understand what
Can
they
I-
should
can I-
with the deception. So did you have Kevin Bacon round for
Matthew.
tea, so?
But I just want to say, yeah, it's Gaussian blur. Thanks, Smokey, for correcting me. It's Gaussian blur, exactly. What's up,
I
live?
watched
What's the game?
live.
Yeah, Greg's in.
Hey guys.
What's the game?
Hey.
All right, how are you all? Happy New Year.
You too, man.
Happy New Year.
It's gonna be a wild ride, I think.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Absolutely.
All right. I looked at.
It's actually not the New Year, but
Okay. I watched TFV.
Well, yeah.
I watched the final experiments, the last live they put. They used that live stream, the one that we debunked last year, in there, claiming it's real. The 24-hour stream from Antarctica, the one that has the watch in it, he's using that in his videos, promoting it as a real video.
Well, he does, and he knows it's been debunked.
Yeah. I think, why would you do that? Why just put out the new one, dude? It didn't take that long to do.
Mm-hmm.
Put it together. Yeah.
So I don't have a question.
So
I don't think they're ever going to provide that, guys. That
No.
Yes, Greg.
So Keith, you've seen my. I don't dislike you. I don't distrust you. I just think that you're taking the wrong approach. I think that you have been dishonest with this, and that does not mean that I support them or that I believe them. So it's not this false dichotomy that it's one way or the other. It's just as a brother here in truth that I'm telling my side of how I see it. It's not my channel. I'm not the one out there doing it, but I mean that's a big part of these platforms. It's the community and interacting. So I'm interacting and sharing my thoughts on this. And yesterday when I heard you with Austin, it sounded very, I mean, I could play it back and you were very specific. You started talking about the part where he ducks down, and it got to the point where Austin said, do you want to bet $10,000 that was edited? Because it was. And my approach to this was
I
the
just
first
showed it
time I
live.
ever saw
I
this.
just showed it
I'm
live.
sorry? Huh?
I just showed it live.
That was, no, you're doing it again. You're doing it again. Listen to me, okay?
No, you telling me I'm being lying and deceptive.
Listen
I
to me. Let
appreciate
me
you, man,
explain
but don't
myself.
come and tell me I'm deceptive. And I'm very, and the reason I was on point and very specific was because of things like I know Whitsett. I know how he handles things. And this is why I have to be specific. And the fact you just tell me again I'm lying and I showed it.
Can I
now,
finish my thought? Can I finish my thought? I just saw
Okay,
what you played. That's still not correct from what you said yesterday. What you presented yesterday and talked to him about was you jumped into talking about him ducking down. I have seen that video. I don't deny that exists. I think that that's extremely telling. That is very, very clear that he was vaping there. I don't deny that. What you were communicating to him and what gave Austin an out during that discussion is you were talking about it. You were specifically saying that he ducked down and then popped up and faked his breath. He does duck down and fake smoke. I mean, and smoke, but that was edited into that sequence that we've all been watching. So what actually played out, which you just showed again, that you just showed again live, is him leaving the building, then going over it without ducking down, turns on the camera, and then fakes his breath. That's what we've all seen. During your discussion with Austin, the way I interpreted it, and you repeated this many times, and this is why he ended up challenging you and betting you $10,000, is because he said that was edited, and you say it wasn't. It was. That last part, just like you just showed it.
Because he's a rat shit weasel.
The ducking down came later. Okay.
Why is it always $5 for $10,000 when they know people haven't got
this idea that he's a liar doesn't mean that everything you say about it has to be correct. That was out of sequence, and that's why he bet you $10,000. And you weren't catching on.
I don't think it really matters. They're lying.
It doesn't matter.
It's always $10,000.
Okay. Let me quickly tell you what's going on. We watched the live, and when he did the live, we literally said, "Oh, it looked like he vaped." Okay, that's why I said we watched it live. We saw it. You don't see him ducking down live. That's not what I meant. I meant we saw him vaping on screen live, which we did. I just showed you an not edited video of him ducking down, which he claimed he never did, by the way. Okay?
I don't deny any of that.
Yeah, we said we did this live. I didn't say I saw him ducking down live. I said we saw him vaping live. So
you might want to watch it again
we're
because
arguing
you
about
gave
this
him-
silly stuff.
Wait, there's a
Hey,
very
guys.
specific way people talk in special context. Now, people are trying to say, I said that we saw him ducking down live. No, I never said he ducked down live.
Go
We
watch the
saw
stream
him
again. You made it sound like that.
Yeah, we saw him live. We didn't see him ducking down live. There's a difference.
He would not have bet you
People want-
$10,000.
no, no,
Do
no.
you understand what's going on
People,
here?
wait. People want to see what they want to see to defend Whitsit. This is not about Whitsit. It's not about the fine experience. This is about the
I'm
deception.
not defending him.
If
I don't
you,
like the guy.
If you need to lie, then why do we need to trust anything you say? That is the whole point of this. I, as a truther and as a Christian, am here to weed out the deception and the lies. And Whitsit lied to me at multiple times last night. More than 15 times I counted. I ended up stopping counting because he constantly lied and contradicted himself. And the fact that people want to defend him after that, and that's a very disgusting lies over why, and the way he insulted me, is to me showing the intentions of the people and their hearts because they're defending this bullshittery.
Well, he wants to
Hey,
come
Flats, can I
across
say
as a
something
hip-
right quick before Greg and everybody else butts in? He took a draw off the vape as soon as he walked out of the shed, and he held it till he got to the camera, and then he put the camera on, and then he blew the vape out. That's what we saw happen. Okay.
I personally
nothing
don't
to do
care
with
whether he
fucking-
vaped or not.
Well, it's not about caring, dude. It's about what he portrayed in the live because he wanted to show his breath because everybody was asking him. Even the Globe side were both asking, "Are you there? Let's see your breath. Let's see your breath." Everybody was asking him that. That's why he went and got the vape, walked back to the screen, and then blew it out.
We spoke about the vape live. That's how we said we saw him do it live because we spoke about it before the video even came out.
Well, you see
Because
what's
I did
going
this
on here?
before I went on holiday.
You see what's going on here? It's the same globetard shit tactic, right?
Super
Well,
chat.
it isn't flat. It isn't flat because you have hills and valleys and mountains and stuff. And it's okay, you little pedantic piece of shit. Let me put it out there so that a 2-year-old can't misunderstand it now. That's what's going on, little semantics. No, you didn't see it live. You didn't see it this. You didn't. Bullshit. You went there, you fucking lied, you rat filth piece of crap. Shut up. Everything
Yeah,
you say from here on out is nothing but tripe and garbage.
It's the semantics.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you,
it's the
Godzilla,
semantics
37
that
for your
gave
super
Austin
chat.
the
He says,
out.
Jaron,
Yep.
thank you for your super chat, Jaron. Super chat, Godzilla. Jaron, McToon,
Godzilla.
McKeegan, Duffy, Elizabeth, Jesus, and Whitsit. Only one of these names is trustworthy. And if you don't think that it's Lisbeth, then you're probably not a globe either. Shame on you. Thank you very much for the super chat, Godzilla.
The what? I don't get it.
Jesus
You
is
say
the only one.
Jesus is the only name that's trustworthy. That.
Amen. But yeah, what I
I'm
saying
saying
to
it was
say
the
again, yes, I
semantics,
I did misspeak about the marathon runners, about their breath, and I did say later, okay, I misspoke. So maybe go and listen back.
Well, what I was saying, like Sav said, semantics, but it was the semantics during your talk with him that gave him the out, that got him to be able to say that he would bet $10,000. If you had not made it sound as it
I
did,
wanted
that you
that.
were talking specifically about crouching down and then faking it, he would not have said that because he knows that he was caught walking out and going to the computer and turning it on.
Oh, I was
he
very
wouldn't have
specific.
bet $10,000 that was a fake.
I was
ad
very
because
specific.
Nobody could deny that.
I was very specific.
I know that's why you were specific.
I was specific. I said walked out and vaped and held his breath before he did the stream. I said that. Did I not, guys?
Of course you did.
Well,
I heard
as
you
far
say
as I
it.
know.
No, he was focused on ducking down because you had brought that up and you kept going with it.
Ducking down. You see in my video I showed.
But anyway,
Ducking down when he's walking towards the camera. That's him ducking down. His head is ducking down, is it not, to take the vape?
oh, I thought you when now okay, I'm totally confused then because when you say ducking down, I'm talking about when he gets down.
Crouching and
It's
ducking
down, 'cause
down.
that's
is
when
two
he's
different
down there.
things.
That's when it's super obvious he's taking.
Yeah.
Okay, I usually when somebody puts their head down like that, I don't think of that as ducking down. So okay, my bad. I thought every time that yesterday on your talk with him when you said ducking
Because I
down,
would have said
I
crouch.
thought you were talking about getting like that.
I would have said
So
crouch,
when I've
yeah.
been commenting in comment sections and stuff, I say ducking down. I wouldn't. Okay, all right. Well then, I have that clarification now.
Okay, yeah, maybe it's my English.
I thought
Maybe it's
the
my English,
entire
but I
time,
would
every
have
time you were
said,
saying ducking down,
crouch.
I was
Yeah,
comparing.
you see,
Guys,
that's why I made
Okay.
it specific on the
Okay.
video as well, where I said
Guys.
his head down.
Well, I think,
Did
okay,
you
no, that
notice
clarifies it.
that-
So I think Austin thought the same thing I did. So when you were talking with him, he thought you were referring to crouching down, which is why he would be so bold as
No.
to say that it was $10,000.
No, because I
that he would
told
bet
him.
you.
But that's also why one thing I wanted him to do is to bet me. Remember, Austin says he didn't have the money to go to Antarctica. He had to use money he didn't have. Now he can bet $10,000. What does that tell you?
Yeah,
That's
what's this
a
whole
scary
thing
thought.
about he spent money when it was paid for? I don't get it. He's like, I spent money I didn't have. I'm like, what the hell are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that didn't make no sense.
Didn't he pay for the trip? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
get
yeah,
it.
but you would have had to get your own passport. You would have had to get your own, stuff taken care of. You still have, there's things that have to be paid for. You'd have to get your luggage together, all this,
Passport's
get
only
your way
like
to the airport. I mean,
$100.
there's other stuff.
Passport's only like
Yeah, but
$100,
what-
$150, something like that.
Yeah,
and
he
that's
said he
including-
spent like
I'm not
$1,000.
defending him. I'm just saying maybe that's what he meant. I don't know.
Yeah, he said like he spent $1,000 or something.
Well, that's an
It's quite
expensive
crazy. Thank
date.
you, Saddle Pump, for your gifting memberships. Really appreciate it, man. You rock.
Be
So
damned
it cost
if
him
I paid
$1,000 to go to
$10,000
Antarctica?
for a
That's
And I
date.
pretty
brought
cheap.
this up on Vlad.
saw it.
I brought this up on Vlad's channel the other day. It's interesting though that he didn't have any money, but yet he's had 2 children and has moved twice. Like, where's this money coming from?
You do know that
Even
he's
prior to
independently
that,
wealthy,
if you get
right?
this
His
big-
family has money.
This big neon. I did not know this.
Anyway, thank you.
He was always
Thank
talking
you,
about how he
Neil
passed up the
Chatter, for your
six-figure job.
$5.
I did not know he was independently
I
wealthy.
did not
He would
have-
gladly accept all the donations, saying he needed it.
Thank you, Ninja, for your
Interesting.
super chat. He says, I do not have respiratory relations with that vape gun.
Respiratory relations. with
That's
that.
funny.
You caught behind the sofa. Wasn't me.
Nice.
But yeah, the point is,
All right, guys. Thanks for having me on. I'm
But,
glad I got
but Greg, I still love
You
you.
even
Man.
got me on camera.
Later, Greg.
Yeah, you too, man. Like I said, it wasn't an attack, and I'm glad now I know what you meant by ducking down. I thought the whole time you were talking about going down, but before they completely spray up or
Well, you
sky
could
hairs,
have
they've
given
already
us the
started
benefit
to
of the
do.
doubt, though. I
My
mean,
daughter and I are gonna get outside.
But yeah, thanks for coming, Greg.
I did. That's why I came in here to. Yeah. All right.
all right, right on,
You-
dude.
All right.
I'm just getting
Thanks,
your
John.
Adios.
What's up
We're not
now?
blowing vape up your ass,
Later.
man.
What's
Peace,
up
bro.
now?
But yeah, guys, like I say, you see, it helps to come and talk because I think there's a lot of people that don't understand what's going on. But I mean, like I was saying,
Cold in here.
it's not about the flat Earth sun. It's not about Whitson. It's not about Jaron. It's about deception.
Gloss.
I'm going to call deception out, and people don't like it. And it's really saddening that people like Joe that's come in now is going to try and attack that and say he's embarrassed and disappointed by me for doing what the Bible says I must do. What's
No,
up, Joe?
No, I just disagree with you. So don't take it like I hate.
Oh
you.
no, you're disappointed. You're calling me dishonest and a
I am
liar.
disappointed.
Yeah.
So I'm disappointed that a man of God is claiming that I am dishonest and a liar because I'm showing someone to lie and be deceptive.
Can I play a clip real quick from the?
Here we go.
Well,
Go
it's
ahead.
just relevant to what the last caller or the last guy
Just-
that popped in.
Sorry, I just want to tell Zoid, did you notice the background of when Will Duff is speaking, the background of the final experiment? The black one where there was the flat Antarctica on it and the globe. You remember that?
Yeah.
The background. Will Duff removed now all flat Earth stuffs and just let the bald stuff in it. You have
Yeah,
I figured that. Yeah.
It's his tactic. It's his
This is
closing
damage control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, Joe, you can show.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, no, I was just making sure that I had it at the right part. I'm just gonna play this and it is what it is.
I say you are lying because we saw you duck down and take a vape, stand up and show your breath, and you were out of breath when you tried to do so.
That's all.
Yeah, must I show my video showing that?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
that-
Okay. Remember, I would have said crouch. There's a difference between duck down and crouch.
No, that was what you said though. You said duck down and then stand up. You said.
Yeah,
That just means straighten up. It's just terminology, man. That's
No, okay.
God.
okay. No,
No,
no.
he
It's
did.
fine.
He
Can I
faked.
just can I just say
Fine.
that
Let me show it.
that
Fine.
appears to be that you are being dishonest right now to some people. To me, it does.
Oh, really?
Oh wow.
does.
Dishonest. Okay. I'm going to show a video. Actually, show it, not just play a sound clip and try and take it out of context. You guys can see my video?
Yeah.
Hold
I
on,
can
let me
see
make it
it.
big.
Great. Your mouth, and then you
There's
show
the
the
vape.
breath.
Right.
Right. Bending down. There we go. But if you
That is
say
a lie.
no, but let's go back. Let's go back.
Flatzoid, you
You
did that
walking
to
in
cover your.
concession and doing this. We see you go down, and we see you actually put things to your mouth, and then you show the breath. But if you
That is
say
a lie.
no,
You are
it's not a
saying
lie.
you're
Are you saying I'm
That
lying?
is a lie.
While we showed
Yes,
this
that's what I
live.
just said, right?
Yes,
Didn't
that's
I
a
just
lie.
say you're lying?
Oh, I'm saying
Yes,
you
I'm
lying
saying
because
you're
the
lying,
actual
right?
we got live streams to show it. There we go. Let's go. But if you
That is
say
a lie.
no,
To show.
So
does that make
he's
sense?
not.
You
Sorry.
walking in concession and doing this. Listen We to what I'm see saying. you go down, and we see you actually put things to your mouth, and then you show the breath. Go down. There we go. Okay.
Okay, that's a different time than this.
I say you are lying because we saw you
What?
duck down and take a vape, stand up and show your breath, and you were out of breath when.
You didn't see that though.
I
We just
just
saw it, dude.
said what it said.
Oh my.
Again, this is called bearing
No.
false witness. You're trying to
Ducking
misrepresent what
down
I'm
and
saying.
standing
These
up.
are not the droids you see. Exactly.
Wow.
Ducking down and standing up. That was at a different
Crouching.
time.
Oh, come on. Must I do this again? Ducking down, standing up. Ducking down, standing up. Crouching.
Joe, doesn't
Crouch.
matter. He
Who put you up to
literally.
this gaslighting, Joe?
I know,
Who
I
put
mean,
you
come
up
on,
to this?
Joe.
You guys see
Joe,
what
wanna be
how
so-
naive are
sorry,
you, Joe?
Joe.
You're being
Yeah,
so
who paid
friggin'
you, bro?
naive, man.
The last caller
You are being
had a
deceptive,
very
Joe, or
valid.
you're being naive.
Did
What
Witsit
the
lie
hell
or
is
not?
it?
Wait,
And
wait,
you
wait.
guys are all.
Wait, did Witsit lie or not, Joe?
I don't think Witsit lied.
Who put you up
Okay.
to this gaslighting, Joe?
Bye,
Who
Joe.
put
See
you
you.
up
Let me
to
make
this?
a comment. Let me make a comment.
You have chosen your side.
No,
guys-
I don't. There's no
You're full of
side.
it, Joe. You
He
are.
chooses
You're full of
people
it.
that lie literally to your face over people that just showed him lying. I say you are
Yeah,
lying.
he
Super
vaped,
chat.
dude. He vaped.
Bye, Joe.
Who put him up to that gaslight shit?
I
He's
know,
not very
I
good at
know.
it, and they need their money back.
I know.
Ask him if he
Duffy.
signed a non-disclosure agreement. It's easy.
I used
Duffy.
to push Joe all the time. I had nothing against him. Then one day he
Yeah.
just started attacking me and misrepresenting me, gaslighting.
So
Exactly.
did I mean, every time he came into my stream, I says, like, everybody goes sub to him. He's got more subs than me anyway, but I says, everybody goes sub to him if you're not already. I like what he talks about scripture. And even though I didn't agree with him with stuff, I like the way he thought. But this just shows. This just shows exactly
But
where
you
he's
see,
at.
this is what he did. He's
Mm.
taking semantical words I said, when literally that was me saying it, what, the 5th or 6th time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Nothing
Absolutely
wrong, we're just saying-
reaching by the way someone speaks, the way someone says something, the terminology of someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People have local dialects. There's all different ways of talking. You know, even within the local dialect, people speak differently. Put words together in a way that someone else wouldn't. Bloody hell!
But I just want to
That's
say thank
so
you.
reaching what he was saying.
Thank you, Vicky, for your super chat. Really appreciate it. Can we not give Effed Up World any more footage to make another video about how we are all liars? The snake needs ignoring. Yeah, guys, that's all he's been doing lately is making videos slandering us.
Yep.
By name also, but not just
By name.
as a group, by name.
So yeah,
it's a hit
like I
piece,
said,
not a hit piece. Yeah.
so like I was saying, I have my context that I was talking, and if he doesn't want to accept it, shame. He's made his choice. Because it was weird. Even before this chat with Witsit, he was attacking us, by the way, defending the final experiment, defending these people, Duffy as well.
Somebody called him. Somebody told him, says, you better get over there and throw some gaslight
on the fire.
Look,
Yeah.
whoever got him to do the gaslighting should probably get somebody that can actually do it.
I was going to say that, Saul, because I agree with Saul, because when he comes in, he's saying what he says, but you look at him, he's not very confident in what he's doing.
He's doing them at Toon, guys. You could swear he learns this from a Toon because it's exactly the same tactics. Let me show you a video
We're all
and
part
then
of the
plays
same
a
team.
sound clip taken out of context after I just literally made it very clear what I meant,
Yeah, I
and
got
then
you.
refuses to listen what I just said. But now look at the difference between him and Greg. Greg said, "Oh, I didn't I took it wrong. I misunderstood what you said."
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Joe tripled down and says, "No, this is what you said," ignoring everything I just said.
I thought you were
But
well
before
versed
I
in what you
forget, I
said.
just want to say a shout out to PJ and Vicky for last night for the PayPal. Sorry, I haven't shouted you guys out yet. I had to
Oh,
shout you.
that's all right, dude.
You guys
Nice.
are awesome. Really, really appreciate it. You rock.
Not a problem.
And I'm buying you members, Flats. I'm getting
Woohoo.
more
Yeah,
for you.
thank you, Roger. You sent also a membership gift. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I saw it now.
I'm gonna try to do 2 a week
Thanks,
at least
Roger.
if I can. Oh, no problem. Did
Thank
you
you,
get it?
Roger. Really appreciate
No,
it.
I'm paying for mine now, but I'm sure whoever got it is thanking you.
So I'm going to
Who
ask you a
got it?
question again. Are we too harsh with the deceivers?
Not harsh enough.
No,
Not harsh enough.
we all know what I'd say to them, but hey,
I feel
we
sorry
know
for you,
that-
Derek. You better be careful. If you live between the two of them, you might be in trouble.
But yeah, it's simple. If you're deceiving, I'm going to call you out. I don't care who you are. It's as simple as that. That's how I am.
It's
If you've got a
blatant.
problem with that, then that shows your intentions. That's also a problem.
Shannon said something interesting.
What'd you say?
She said, hold on. She said, Evolution, when Duffy said that his keeps moving, said that his live stream that he was grateful to have Jonathan on the trip, the hardest working man in Hollywood, he said to do his documentary. So yeah, there's always that. Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
Keith, aren't you a habitual liar according to half of these trolls in here? They keep calling you.
I want them
I
to
don't
show
get it.
me. I want them to show me just lying the whole time, where they can't misrepresent what I say.
I think it's going to be impossible almost, from what I can tell.
I
Ain't
mean,
gonna happen.
many times I say, "Okay, I misspoke here. I apologize," because people are human. But the thing is, they ignore that part and they say, "Oh, but you lied." It's like, no, I literally told you. Listen, yeah, I must have misspoken. Just like when I said yes, their breath always shows. Afterwards, I said, "Okay, I must probably misspoke because that's not what I meant."
Because it doesn't always show. Yeah, I get it.
But
I
the
get it.
people
And you were-
don't play that part. The people don't show that part to them. Yeah. So, oh yeah, the Gaussian splats. Let's see if I can. Before we do that, are you guys up for looking at some Dave McKeegan's 360 footage? Because I found
Oh
something
boy,
very
let's do
interesting
it.
about his snow. I found something very interesting about his snow. Because remember,
I'll do
he
it.
made a claim. Whitson made a claim about snow, guys. What did he say about
I
the
got
snow?
you. There's only
There's
one
no
one
loose-
spot where it was loose. Yeah,
There's no loose snow. What's all this? What is
loose
all
snow.
this? Just ignore all the footprints that aren't showing. Sometimes they show, sometimes they don't.
Yeah,
But-
just ignore the fact that it's not really snow.
Yeah.
Chris will tell you it's the moon landing 2.0. Like, here we are again.
But I want to
Are
ask
there
you
footprints
something.
in the sand?
Let's go to where Whitsett put his drum. A roundabout. There we go. Oh, sorry, advert. And I'm going to zoom into the part of snow there.
You can actually see it's loose snow, right? Basically, it looks like piles here and there. Yeah.
Oh, but difficult.
You know, another thing too, why wouldn't you just say, the snow's really compacted right here, so and there's some right there. Look just to the right of the table. There's
Yeah.
some.
Well, if he was legitimately doing this in real time and he wasn't lying about it, then he wouldn't have to say all those things, I don't think, but that's just my
But
opinion.
you know what's interesting? You see where my mouse is?
Yeah.
This is where he
Yeah.
picks the snow up the second time. This is where he throws the snow.
Because
So he
listen,
picked
I've been in conditions. I've been in
Ah.
conditions where the ground's covered with snow, and you can't pick any up because it is frozen down.
Yeah.
But we got to consider what the temperature was that they had there supposedly walking around, and the humidity. That kind of humidity, you don't have that kind of freezing. Sorry, man.
No, blue snow. Yeah.
But you can see there's loose snow all over the place. Look at this. Look. There's
Yeah.
loose snow
Piles of
everywhere.
it. Yeah.
No wind.
You can still take the size of your hand and pick some up.
Yeah.
Really
Like,
odd. Yeah, you think you can't just go and just take some snow from where he's
You know,
standing?
he could have stomped on it and broke it loose and then picked it up. You know.
Yeah.
Chroma
Been
was a
easy.
trap skeptic.
But it's thank you, Dave McKeegan, for this, by the way. And I've been looking at something. Look at this camera. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. If you look at it long enough, where this camera
Yeah.
in 4K, okay. If you observe this camera, look how blurry it is. Look.
It is very blurry. Yeah.
Look at that. And it's only around the camera's fine.
Well, it's
But the whole
gimbal.
tripod, look
Yeah.
how fake and out of focus the tripod is.
And this, well, it's kind of blurry around about, unless it's my eyes on the screen, but it
And
looks
it
blurry round
keeps
about
morphing.
the tripod.
And it keeps morphing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like the contours of the tripod and the edges. It looks blurred to me. You know?
I was watching this thing like the whole 25 minutes long, slow, fast, everything. And I was like, what the hell is going on with this tripod? So just do yourself a favor sometime and just look at the tripod while it's going on for this whole
What's
time.
that whoosh noise?
Where?
I don't know. It's
I hear
muted.
it too, but
Whoosh.
Whoosh. Yeah, the equatorial
Oh,
mountain
that's
does
my
seem like
fridge.
it's blurry.
Sorry, guys. That's my fridge.
Oh.
You can use it.
Okay.
Time for a new compressor. What?
Everyone was going to blame Roger then.
Just blame Flat.
Oh, yeah,
That's
they
what you do.
That fridge we got is 15 years old already.
Still working, huh?
You
Yeah.
get one from the 70s and you can bury you in it. Those things
Yeah.
never die.
Where I think
Frigidaires?
it was on, yeah. I also saw something odd with the clouds. Oh, damn clouds. Not a Globus friend.
Okay, can I ask a question? We got 240 people watching. Can somebody hit the likes, please? Pretty please.
Yeah,
I
please hit
did.
the like. Guys, look at these clouds. They're kind of staying in the same position. Look there.
Hold
I
on.
know, 77 likes. That's ridiculous.
Look at that. The clouds seem to be staying where they are. Why aren't they moving across? The wind is making them move there, but they're staying where they are. I can put a line in, it stays there the whole time.
I
Until
think
the
there's
sun
something
finally
fishy
gets to it.
about the sun right over
The
the
sun
mountains.
looks
period.
phony anywhere.
Yeah,
Right
look,
there.
the sun's pixelated. It changes angular size the whole time.
Morphs.
And
Goes
it
up and
maintains those 24 points of star of edges on every time, no matter where it goes. It's weird.
But the
Yeah.
reason I'm bringing all this up and why, when I'm saying look at the edges of this and all this, Gaussian splats, guys. Remember when I said Gaussian splats?
Yeah.
I want
Hey,
to see
got
if
a
I can
question for
find
you
a
about
video.
that.
Yeah.
Flat. So, could you use that with blue screen chroma key? It would be
Yes, you can.
more. That's what I was
Yes, you
thinking.
can.
Blue skies, blue chroma key.
Oh, so we were just wrong about the color of it then.
That's what I'm throwing at you.
No, the
Well,
problem
that's what I
is
said.
blue's not going to be an ideal color to use with like blue sky and snow. It's going to be difficult to. You'll rather use green.
All right.
But I want to look for a. I don't know if you guys know an awesome channel, Corridor Crew.
Corridor Crew. I think I'm sub to Corridor Crew.
Because I don't want to show their whole video because they're a very big channel. But I would love people to go and actually watch this on their own time. If I can find it now. Where the hell is that video?
My
I
video
stole
guru
it.
actually has options where I can make things look real that aren't there. I can do that in real time.
I am sub. I am.
Yeah, guys, do go and
Oh
subscribe.
yeah, they do video effects, don't they? Video effects.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am.
In my opinion, one of the best video effects channels out there.
Yeah, they did. They did a copy of Terminator 2 with the you know the liquid metal Terminator when it went through the bars, the prison bars. They replicated that with like today's technology. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at this, guys. This is because of Gaussian spats. But you see what I'm saying. Look, it's a bit rough around the edges, by him. You see?
Yeah.
Look at the 3D rendering. That's all real photography behind him.
Who is that
What
guy?
he did, they all had to make a point. You see that mountain? It looks like it's right there,
Huh?
but it's actually 2 miles away.
Exactly. But look at this, guys. He's in the studio now, correct?
Yep.
Nope,
definitely in
he's
the
not.
studio. What happens when he says when he shows you he's actually on the roof of his building? You're gonna see now. There we go.
Like a real mountain, you know.
See there? Nice and easy.
Take your breath.
So
This thing-
what it does is he went to Disneyland and he took photos and he scanned. Oh, just waiting for adverts again. And he scanned all the places they wanted to use. Okay.
Gotcha.
And then they made 3D worlds in Unreal Engine out of these scans.
I was looking at
And then you
Unreal.
can
It's
literally-
kind
Yeah,
of
it's
cool.
not very hard. You can do it with just one computer nowadays.
Yep, they're using Peugeot systems. Look at this. This is all 3D rendering. Those
Beat
worlds,
Mario.
those worlds are all based on real photos.
Gotcha. So all I
So
do
tell
is do
me
a 360 pan and do it. Yeah.
Yes, they can. You're gonna see now. They're gonna pan. You can literally do anything with it. You can pan around. You make a 360-degree world
I need to make a video.
out of this. Look at that.
Ooh.
So you can move around in this. Now, my question is, could they have not done this with Antarctica? Could they have
Yeah.
not pre-recorded Antarctica how they wanted? Then
course.
3D rendered in Unreal 5 engine the sun doing its movement.
Well, more than likely. I mean, because look at that mountain from 2016. Exact same snowfall.
2017, it's exactly the same
2017.
mountain, snow, everything.
Same
Now,
snowfall.
I'm not saying this is true. I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying this is one of my theories that I think is more plausible than the ILM because of the wide space they had. They can fake that truck. They can fake that tractor, everything driving around there because it just can be pre-recorded. They don't have to literally be there doing that.
Hey, Chris, are you trying to say something, dude?
Chris, you're really, really low. Every time I typed in private chat to you, you're really low.
Just say, I don't care now about the people anymore with it or journalism. They are in it and they are deceiving us. So I don't care. I want to know who's behind it, you know. NASA.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. Yes.
No, I agree. That's why we're calling out the deception. I don't give a damn who's the one deceiving. It's Whitsett or Jaren. They've been called out as shills for years already, okay?
Of course.
Whitsett has literally excommunicated us because he's not a flat earther, okay? Literally, he says he was not a flat earther. He's a true earther.
True
And
earther.
the fact that he went as a flat earther is a joke, okay?
Yep.
Jaren,
And they try to push also the other land much.
Yeah.
but I want to know, guys, out of everybody in this flat earth community, who are the two most likely guys anybody would trust to do this?
Me.
Not
Me
Jaren
and
Whitsett.
Ryan. Me and Ryan should do it.
But just that. If they had to vote, okay, let's put it this way. If you had a list of the FE community and they had to
Wasn't
vote
me, man.
the most likely people to trust to do this, would Jaren and Whitsett be top of that list?
No, they'd be the bottom.
Well,
They'd be the bottom.
they had a guy when they was giving out the roses for their bachelor show, like they had with their damn, who's gonna win the contest and shit. The first guy they let go was the one guy up there that said, "Yes, I've been doing solar observations for years. I have all the equipment. I know what to look for. Blah 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 blah." Burp. We're sorry you didn't make the cut. And the winner is Barbie eyelashes. Yay! Flutter around and jump now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! It was just like one of those reality shows.
Now she's a baby
Yeah,
truther
it's definitely
now, so,
Fantasy Island.
Send,
Yeah.
Pete. Send Pete and Pete. Two Pete's.
There's only one Pete. You know it. There's
There's
not
only
two of
one
them.
Pete. There's only one Pete. No, they're not. There's two Pete's, man.
I know.
But they can't both be called Pete, surely.
And I'm great
But,
that Ursula stand up and really pushes to this deceive, yes, to make these people to see and understand it that it was a fake, because I don't know what comes next from Philadelphia and this group. They got a lot of material there.
But yeah, guys, I think this is just normal logic. If you go and you find someone and you find out you can't trust them because all they do is lie, and you confront them about the lies and they still double down on their lies.
I'll bet you
Any
$10,000
logical
I didn't do it.
Yeah, any logical person is going to say, listen, yeah, this whole thing you're pushing, why should I trust it?
That's right.
Can't think of one reason, Flats, not one. So far, they've shown to be deceptive on all levels. And
The thing is,
Right
the
down
thing
to breath. Right down to
thing
breath.
is they keep making these allegations that flat Earth is dead. We've proven flat Earth dead. Blah blah blah. But we haven't got anything from them yet.
No.
Just God, trust me, bro. They're just declaring it like Globers always do. And then we got the so-called flat earthers that weren't flat earthers to begin with, go there and attack flat earthers and then deceive and get caught deceiving and then attack you because they get the caught deceiving. Like, what the hell?
But did we expect any different? We expected it, really, didn't we?
Did we watch Jaron's poem that he did for Flat Earth?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was. Oh.
I was ready for
Yeah, but we're calling it. There's going to be another mockumentary coming out soon, and
Netflix, you
Woodson
think?
and Jaron are going to be part of it, guys.
You think it's Netflix going to do it? I mean, they did the first one, so.
I don't know because I don't know where did you guys. I don't know who was it, but someone said Disney was part of this whole.
That was me.
expedition thing.
Yeah, I got
Where
it
did
on
you
video.
find out about this?
Let's see. I think it like last week. Truth Troll sent me an audio recording of the Candace Owens producer talking to somebody in the group over there and talking about who's funding this. It was Disney was one of the big ones. So
Do you maybe have it? Because I
yeah, I
can't
got it.
find anything about it. Because if it is that Disney's part of this, then hell no, I won't trust it.
Yeah, exactly. It's NASA, dude. It might as well be. You know, I got it in my post. So
And then that makes you also wonder if Whitsett and Jaron, they don't trust NASA, as they say, which is also part of Disney. Why would they now trust Disney for this?
I have no idea. I'm looking for it. I can't find it right now. It's got to be in here somewhere. I had it. Wait a minute. I have. Crap. Did they pull it? Here, I'll show you.
Don't know. I haven't heard it, so I couldn't tell
That's
you.
why you got to download that shit, man.
Everything.
I saved it to my post. So.
Don't matter. They take it
Um,
down offline, it's gone.
And also something I have to
Oh, here it
reply
is.
to
I got it.
last night. I said I will find out if it really was Whitsett that was acting as a Glober. I was listening to Run Boston's stream today, yeah, and I can't conclusively say it was Whitsett or not. But I would say, no, I'd rather say it's not him.
Okay.
But
I want to put it in private
if you
chat.
listen
Really
when
flash.
but if you can listen when Whitsett went on Karen B's show, it's odd because he even went on there and said weird things. Do you know who this is? You know, like playing, you don't know who I am, blah, 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 stuff like that, which is really weird.
Okay. That interview was with Jonathan, the producer.
Do you have a timestamp?
No, I don't. I haven't really listened to the whole thing, but I heard part of it, and they were talking about Disney. I'll go through it. Let me see.
Sure.
The whole
The
thing
thing that
is
I
an hour
recognize-
30.
thing that I recognize with people's voices is there are certain word patterns that they use, certain fillers that they use. There's people that go there's people that go there's people that they use these little filler things, and sometimes they use them in a repetitive manner. Okay. There's little voice print things beyond just recognizing the voice, because you can disguise a voice all you want to, but it's not until you really dissect the way the person actually talks that you can actually determine whether or not it's that person that's speaking.
Columbo.
So I did notice a lot of similarities in the way that he first off said then referred to Whitsett in the third person. It went from first person to third person, but I saw the little stutters, what I call them, the fillers, the ums, the I saw that a bunch of times, and it was identical to what he does. So I don't know.
Yeah. Let's quickly listen to
it was him. I think it was.
I mean, once you've been caught doing deception, everything you do is going to be called into question now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see?
I think it's somewhere in the first 20. I listened to part of it just now.
Okay.
Are you going to do Karen B? Okay.
Yeah, let's just do Karen B. This is him going on Karen B. And just listen to what he says and how he says it, which is really odd because this is about the same time as when the people were claiming Whitsett was acting as a Glober. It's just sus. That's the thing.
Well, he didn't do that. Flash. He didn't do that.
Thank you for calling Coffee Talk. You're on with Karen B.
What up?
Hello.
Can you tell who this is?
Not yet. You want to just tell me, or is it going to be guessing game?
It's a tough decision. No, it's awesome. No one can see my number, right?
Sorry? You see, why? Why would it? It's a tough decision. Why? Why wouldn't he just say, I'm with it?
I know. What's
First
the
finding out, can you figure out who it is?
That's sketchy, dude. That is.
Mm-hmm.
Why would anybody be able to see his number? Of course, she's not going to do that. Surely.
Yeah. Invasion of privacy. Right?
But look at this. Just listen further.
I can, but they can't.
Yeah, but no one else can?
No.
Okay. What's up? It's Austin. You can't tell us it's me. What's it?
What's it? Hey, what's it? No, okay, now I hear it, but you know what, though? I don't even recall, I just wouldn't expect you to call. What's going on?
It's just random. I'm about to have to go run an errand, and I saw you were live on X, and I saw you had a...
Okay, cool. So now you listen to how his voice sounded, okay? And the way he was talking, slurring, because he sounds slurring, like he's drunk.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Slightly like he's tired.
It almost just sounded like someone acting as Witsit. That's what it sounded
now
like.
I'm going to bring that part up from
That's possible.
I know where you're comparing it to. Yeah.
I want to bring that up from Bosnia. That's why I said I can't definitely say it's him, but it's quite a few similarities. That's the odd thing.
And he's really defending Austin in the chat, dude. He's a Glober defending Austin. That's really
weird. Look, that's that other.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that for sure.
Is that Matt guy that's real, as they say? But I think it's here. Okay.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, Chris, you're low, dude.
Is he still a flat earther with it? No.
He wasn't a flat earther to start with, dude. What are you talking about?
He's a true earther, man.
True earther.
He excommunicated us from the True Earth Church.
But what is the truth, though? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't think they got it.
Okay, so
I don't think any of us do, but we're trying.
Yeah, so you heard how he was talking, his slurring and stuff. I just saw someone sent a membership. Thank you. Thank you, Vendor, for being a member for 5 months. Woohoo! It's sus, exactly. But yeah, you heard him. He sounded very slurry. He was very, should he let her know who he is? Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, he could have been drunk. He could have been drunk, but to me, it sounded like almost like someone mimicking him. Yeah.
Yeah, he was slurring. He was talking like he wasn't really, he was mumbling like a drunk guy. But the thing that caught my attention with that is, remember Witsit said, yeah, it sounded like the guy was drunk, but he never heard the conversation.
Don't they have voice analyzing software?
And this is why I said there's red flags like that always pop in my mind when somebody says things like that. The same as when he says he didn't watch my streams, but he's saying I'm slandering him.
No, you realize that this is all going to come back on them too. I mean, they can't hold the deception forever. It's going to come back on them.
Of course.
Every time when you pull some shit like this, it's going to come back on you. That's all. I don't understand how they can. Well, it's because they're young and stupid. They don't realize they've not been around long enough to see it in action yet. But that's a hell of a firsthand. That's a hell of a firsthand observation to be getting. I'll tell you.
Thank you very much, Ryan. You rock.
Can I ask
right on,
a question
guys.
right quick?
You're welcome. Whoever got that
software that you can analyze voices with? You can compare the voice patterns
Yeah,
and stuff?
There are software out there that does it. You actually get people that do it as a job, analyze voices.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not saying it's him. I'm just saying there's a lot of similarities. What's up, Res Joe?
Hey, Rick.
How's it going, mate?
I think he's on mute. Let me go to the other video and I'll see where it is. I can't do it while I'm on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just throwing all this out because it's
rounded the corners and all this.
No, Now you've heard how Witsit sounded. Now listen how this guy sounds.
Hey, what's happening?
Matronius Prime. Welcome to Stationary Saturday morning.
What's up? You know me. We've talked.
What's up?
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
who just said what's up when they said to Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And what does Witsit always do when he says hello to someone? What's up? Okay.
What's up?
Yeah, this is
Four
weird.
times.
Hey,
Yeah, welcome
Flatzoid, you guys can hear me?
Globe.
Oh, we
Hey,
can
what's
hear you.
Rich Joe? Good to see you, man.
Hey, good to see you. It's weird, ain't it?
Isn't it just?
Oh yeah.
Isn't it just, bro? Good to see you, Rich.
I saw
How's
video
it going, man?
2
Yeah,
months.
What's
went
been acting
down to
weird these couple
Antarctica in this.
weeks since I guess a couple
Hey,
days.
Chris,
he's been
hold on.
Who is
kinda weird.
talking?
Yeah,
Chris,
Rich.
Chris.
Chris. Shh.
muted.
It's because his mic doesn't work. So when he starts talking, Andy must have a lag. So when he starts talking, you can just hear him in the background. You're mute. You need to get a new mic, Chris, or something, because it just mumbles.
Yeah.
Will come this
Grab it and make love to it, my friend. Then we can hear you.
Go ahead, Rich.
Talk softly to the mic.
Go ahead, Rich.
Hey, Rich. Go
Can
ahead.
you hear me now? I'm trying to turn it up.
Oh, it's not you.
Oh,
We're talking about Chris.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you. We're
Oh.
talking to. It was.
You're fine.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying, like, this whole situation with Witsit is kind of weird. I heard he was acting like a Glober on the program, and then he's just, you know, 1 minute he's sad, and 1 minute he felt like he's being betrayed, and then the next he's like attacking. Like, I don't know what's going on with the guy.
Maybe
But
drugs, dude.
But that's why
Maybe
we're looking
drugs.
through this, because he says it's not him. I can't definitely say it is him, but I do see weird similarities between this guy and with how he just spoke with Karen. So it's difficult to say it's not him, but I can't 100% say it is him. But I'm going to show everybody so everybody can make up their own mind. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That other video I got is on the same platform too. It's on the X.
Okay, let's try.
Believer, and I think neither of us will ever convince each other. I just wanted to have Witsits back.
That's him.
It is him.
That's him. Fuck, you
And the door
cannot pull
opens.
that over. I mean, that's him.
Yeah, it is.
It's the way he clips. It's the way he clips the ends of his sentences.
Yeah, yeah. He did this in my. We did this in my stream, and it's 5 hours 59 in, isn't it? And he actually turns around and he nearly says I instead of he. He says he in the end, but he goes. He kind of stutters over it. He nearly says I instead of he.
He's a bad actor, dude.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, you guys, somebody just
Yeah,
blew up on a real quick note. Just a little bit ago, somebody blew up a Tesla Cybertruck in front of the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas.
Oh boy! Wow!
Wow!
Yeah.
Was it an
Didn't look
accident
like-
or was
like-
it delivered?
It looked like fireworks, but
Yeah. I hope he
I
didn't.
wonder-
I hope he didn't hurt his ear.
They probably didn't like their Cybertruck much.
said driver killed and 7 other people injured.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a bit hectic.
I got the video to it.
But I wouldn't know.
Wow.
Thanks.
Okay. But a bit better? Jam? A bit better now?
All good.
Go ahead.
No.
Cool.
Mike's
Okay.
still low, dude.
So I'm just going to play it a bit further because I think later on he does show where they both talk together. But the thing I realized when they do talk together, it doesn't sound like this guy.
I guess.
I don't know why. But just listen.
I mean, different makes, different computers, stuff like that. I don't know.
It's weird. But just listen.
Go ahead. We're listening.
Okay, no, he's the guy that like the flat Earth community sends out to argue and debate everybody else.
Even the way he's
not
talking,
him, bro.
to argue, he's got that rasp in his voice when he says that as well, just like Witzer.
It is him. It is him.
It sounds like Joe, sort of,
I
kind
don't
of.
know why. I don't know why, but everything about it. I'm not, like I said, I can't even say, but it says. But let's quickly go to where I think they both talk at the same time. They're both going to be on at the same time.
It screams Witsit to me, dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
But listen to this. Then it doesn't sound like that guy. You just heard that guy.
That is the Stillman of the
I'm going to
globe.
start talking.
Can I respond?
There we go.
Of course, yeah.
All right. So, like you're saying, it's perspective. Like
Doesn't
if
sound like
you
that
if
guy.
you travel
No.
over the equator, if you're going south, the northern stars slowly disappear, and then you get new constellations in the south.
Now that's
And all these other shows.
That's
and
not
shit.
him, dude.
But now, when he goes down to Antarctica,
not the same guy. I'm sorry.
No, it's not that one. No.
Yeah, he sounds kind of different.
Well, if you guys think it sounds like him, you guys go ahead. But I'm saying it.
No,
It sounds
this
like
is a
somebody
different-
else faking him.
Yeah, this is a different one, Ryan. That's a different one. This is the both of them guys speaking together, Witsit, and the one that was pretending to be speaking for Witsit.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So this is a different one. But so this one, that's not the same guy, I don't think. So it's still Witsit. That other one is Witsit.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird because they're saying it's that Matt guy. It's not Witsit. But the similarities are literally like how Witsit talks. It sounds like him. And when they have Witsit and that guy talking together, it doesn't sound like the guy you just heard.
No.
You understand? So, what are you supposed to put in your head?
I don't know. Good question. But he did use the term "Stillman," and that's one of Witsit's favorite sayings, dude.
Well, yeah, but anybody who was be faking him would think of that. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but why would somebody
Thomas
fake it?
Jackson, I'm not saying it is him and it's not him. I'm saying just look at it and decide for yourself. It just doesn't seem, I don't know. Something's off.
Well, that's
I mean, what was up with him when he called in to I guess Karen B's show and like, oh, well, guess who I am? Like, what was that about? Like, this happened around the same time.
We just listened to that.
Same
Joe.
time, and he was drunk.
Mm.
Sounded
When
drunk.
you say who you are, you know. I mean, guess who?
Yeah, like, guess who I am? Like,
I mean, I'm a celebrity.
But I mean, why?
Don't know.
Why?
Dude, yeah.
Because they are trying to take all flat earthers are saying this is Witsit. But I don't know. It doesn't scream to me that it's not Witsit. That's my whole point.
It's it.
I'm not saying it is him. I'm just saying it doesn't seem like it's not him. Because it doesn't, the guy that when he talked to Witsit doesn't sound like that guy that was talking there. That guy that's talking there sounded like Witsit.
Well,
have anybody ever heard of that guy before?
No, we
before
haven't.
that time, and anybody know who he? Okay, so he's not like a known person. He's just a glober that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and defending Witsit too. On top of that,
And Jaren. Somehow he loves Jaren and Witsit, but he's a glober.
that doesn't make any sense.
Keep telling us that, Sunshine.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
The video was 666.
Witsit, Sitsit.
Oh, by the way, Flatzoid, I talked to Brenda. She said that you owe the Globers an apology.
For?
We all owe them an apology. For,
Wait. And you know Brenda's not a she.
That's classic.
Don't tell him that.
So what do I owe? What do I owe the guy who doesn't know he's a man an apology for?
Because we all apparently told them that they wasn't going to see the 24-hour sun. So
We
all
haven't
owe
been
them.
convinced they have.
They haven't shown us.
That's like the
one.
new thing now. So
They haven't shown us one. Where's the evidence that they have?
Well, I guess if that's the truth, then I guess we're all guilty then.
But Rich, I've got a question for you. Didn't we specifically say it doesn't matter if it shows it or not?
Yeah. That's
But
what I
the
said.
thing is, we don't know that they saw shit.
No.
All we've gotten was what we had before was questionable testimony and questionable video.
Right, but according to them, we lied to everyone, and we owe the world an apology. And
Yeah, you can get my apology. It's right between my cheeks. Here, let me.
Here's the only apology you're going to get. If I was wrong about anybody that wasn't shilling when I said they were, then I do apologize. But I don't see that at all, and I don't understand why I would have to apologize for something when I can tell you it's faked. So I don't feel like I don't feel guilty at all.
No, for me too.
No, but And I had Brenda on my show, and she admitted that circumnavigation or
Hey,
It's a he.
sorry.
A woman.
Jeez.
Men have
Okay,
penises.
he.
He's a lovely
Sorry,
fella.
guys. The reason,
Women
I
have
have,
vagina.
the reason I have to keep correcting people because it's an insult to actual women to call a man a woman.
I get you. I'm sorry.
I agree.
It's just
That's the reason
it's
why I
just a
say it
habit,
that way.
dude. It's
Well,
it's
she
hard
is
to
a
break,
lovely
but
fella.
yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
She's a lovely fella. Cheers.
Good God.
Are peas sitting down, not standing up? Brenda, please
penis is a
stand it up.
penis, no matter how small.
Yeah, I guess you
Nuts
could
are
argue that
nuts.
it's so small it's not.
Brenda
Yeah.
doesn't have a uterus. Brenda's
It's
chromosomes.
negligible.
Oh my days.
It's so small, it's negligible.
Brenda looks stronger than me.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Well, anyway, I got him to admit that circumnavigation won't work on a globe. He had the dead wreck in the north. I walked him around for like an hour on my show, and he broke down and said, "You're right." And I'm like, "Okay, you conceded." I got it on recording, dude. He's like, "Why would a glober
I'd
do
love
that?"
to hear that though.
Did you manage
it's
to
like
get
go-
that? Did you manage to get it? The timestamp.
No, I haven't. I've been listening to it off and on, trying to pay attention to the show at the same time. It's just, God. I want to say it's halfway through. I'm going to listen again. Let me go through it.
Brenda should actually go and apologize to us for telling us that Shu is a phenomena. Because that took a few brain cells away when he said that.
Yeah.
So,
Mr. Jones says dating apps are soon going to be looking for a female with a penis. You got to have options like, yeah, I want to be with a female, but you got to have a sub option like with or without penis.
Yeah, if I owe Globers an apology, Brandon owe
Guys.
Tinder an apology.
Sorry, guys, but where was Karen comes from, or what she did, or what
Karen
she,
B, she's from somewhere. Is she not? Where in America is Karen from anyway?
She lives in North Carolina.
North Carolina. Oh, so
the
not
home state.
Close.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's also from sunny. Carolina's also sunny though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind
Yeah,
of it's like here. It's
Yeah.
in fact North Carolina looks like a mirror image of Virginia, damn near.
Okay, because I was
Beautiful
watching.
place, though.
I was watching a stream from her, and she was defending Whitson, saying that wasn't a vape; it was tea or a cup of water. It's like you can't see it's a vape. It's like I was thinking to
Well,
myself,
she
what?
called me a retard because I wanted to look at logic and data and not rely on emotions and familiarities.
David Banner says, I like old-fashioned women with ovaries.
Yeah, I kind of like.
Well, at
my
least with the
women-
correct hole.
I just
I
think
kind
the
of
whole
like my women
situation is
without
weird.
a.
If they went down there and they took
Yeah.
they got the video, I mean, it's been long enough now. It don't have to be behind a paywall anymore. Just show it. I mean, why are they being so weird about it and writing poems and everything instead of just?
But Rich,
proving
Joe, don't
everybody
you
wrong?
find it odd that Whitson moaned that he used $1,000 that he never had, but yet he wants to bet $10,000?
Right.
Yeah.
I guess he thinks he can make some money. I don't know.
It's
Oh
hard
no,
to
they
put
all
it-
made money out of this. I'm not
That,
making it out that made money out of this.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to
I gotta
down to
on
the
that.
GoPro videos.
Before I lose this, I got a real short little joke. It goes real good with that one. It says there was this guy. He got sent to hell, and he'd been kind of a bad character, and he got down there, and it was like a big nightclub, and there's music playing and bar tables and stuff, and he looks over, and a guy that he ran around with, they was good buddies and committed mayhem together, sitting at this table, got a full big bottle of Johnny Walker sitting on the table and a beautiful blonde next to him. And he says, man, this place is great. He says, this is hell. And the guy says, it's not what it cracks up to be, man. He says, you see that bottle of Johnny Walker? The guy says, yeah. He says, it's got a hole in the bottom of it. He goes, well, that's not so bad. And he says, you see the blonde? She doesn't.
Wow. But, that's the sad thing of today. I mean, when we grew up, you didn't really have a chance of wondering, well, this person I'm going out with, are they really who they say they are? Today, you got to can I check on your skirt, please?
And Jim Ennis enters the room.
And remember what a controversial.
I've heard of things today where people literally get married and then the woman can't get pregnant, and Leighton says, "Yeah, I used to be a man."
Hey, I can make some killer eggs, bro. Just ask
Now
me.
imagine that. No, but imagine that you go out with someone,
Yeah.
you have your transfiguration, whatever
I
you want to call it.
know.
You go out with them, you marry them, and then because you can't have children, you have to then say, "Okay, yeah, sorry, I was actually a man." How in the bloody
But
hell?
if I'm looking for a mate so I can have children, why wouldn't I be angry if I found out that person was a man? That would be, I mean, come on.
Great movie along those lines they made back in the 80s called The Crying Game. It was. This
Yeah,
dude,
and it was a
he
crying
jumped
game, wasn't it?
chick that was
Yeah.
a dude, and you know, it was
It was the same actor as it was in
William Hurt.
Stargate.
And the real twist was she's actually a dude.
Can I interrupt for a second?
Did actually look
I'm
like a
halfway
woman, but
through it.
definitely a dude. And if you see him now, he looks like a proper dude. Tattoos all over the place and that.
Yeah. I'm
The guy
halfway
who
through
played
it.
in the Crying Game.
Okay, sorry, Roger. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm halfway through it. I haven't got to the part about Disney yet. It's going to take. It's an hour and a half. So.
Okay.
It's hard to
No,
listen
don't
to.
worry. We're still alive. Still got a
Do
while
tell,
to go.
Jackson.
We here. We got all night, man. I don't have work.
I gotta go to work here in about 20 minutes.
All right.
I'll leave you with the video if you want to dig through it some more. About halfway through it.
Yeah.
Shaving in the morning should be a dead giveaway.
Yeah, that would be a dead giveaway.
So, yeah. Anybody
that's,
else in the YouTube lands that want to come and talk about the deception? Oh, we got someone in. Porter. Hello,
Oh,
Porter. How's it going?
It's
Hello.
currently right now -8 degrees at Union Glacier with a wind chill factor of -12 degrees and 71% relative humidity. Cloud cover 89%.
Hello, Porter. How's it going?
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Oh, sorry.
What's up,
How's
Cat?
it going?
Right. Just checking out what y'all talking about. Gonna jump on board, make a few comments. I got on Earth Awakenings yesterday, and I've mentioned, Witsit was in the background, and I mentioned to the panel that with 42,000 subscribers, it seems like he would have made at least some type of video, explaining the position, what's going on, all the people that have supported him. I mean, 42,000 subscribers, y'all, and he's not made one video yet explaining anything that's going on to give us.
I heard that.
We've
Yeah, I
sent
heard
him,
you.
So then there was a guy on Earth Awakening said that, well, he don't owe you shit. Well, no, he actually does. He owes the whole situation some type of freaking, explanation to any of this, y'all. He does owe us all,
Well,
Yeah, like, and I don't understand what's so hard about doing that. Like,
Well, I don't know if you guys
explain they
heard his
got the footage.
excuse. I don't know if you guys heard his excuse. I got back and people started attacking me, so it hurt my feelings. So I decided to leave my phone off with no data because I don't want to take this hardship for people putting me on the cross. And now I'm trying to upload something that's a terabyte big, and it's taking a year to do so.
Well, I don't know if
That
y'all
bad?
familiar with
Really?
Sacred. Do y'all know who
Yeah.
Sacred is on Flat Earth Fridays?
No, I don't.
Sacred. I've heard of him.
He's the one that he kind of like puts
Who?
on the Flat Earth Fridays on X Spaces,
Mhm.
and I can tell in his voice and the way he's commenting and stuff. I think he's been looking at all the evidence. You can tell when someone's actually taking the time out of their life to go and assess things because their tone changes, the way that they speak when it comes to the point of the matter is it's a different kind of just the way they explain themselves. It's you can tell the people on the panel that are skeptical about it, and there's a bunch of people on Earth Awakenings that I used to get on there
Waking up.
almost every day. I'm breaking up.
No, I'm saying there's a lot of people waking up.
Oh yeah. And so the whole conversation tone is starting to change because people are actually on Earth Awakenings now, like me, dropping links from Eric Dubay. I mean, here's the thing. Eric turned them down, y'all. Eric turned them down. So that speaks volumes. Now I don't know who Eric Dubay is when it comes to the whole group of the matter, but I can tell you this, that speaks volumes. And then you see all of the different stuff that's been put out. I mean, it's not one thing that we're looking at, folks. Okay, this has a plethora of questionable. Then you got some of the
We didn't even
shadows,
get
even
to
on the
that.
tripods, they don't even line up right with the
We didn't
turning
even
of
get to
the.
that last night.
Yeah.
But didn't you hear Karen B's excuse to that? It's compacted ice, you idiots. It
Yeah.
can't be broken. It's like, have you ever walked on ice before? You'll be slipping around the place. And by the way, because it's got ridges, it will break.
They would break down.
And
Yeah, and then you have all these other footprints. What it wasn't cold enough at that time, so it made footprints, and then it got so cold that a 240-pound man can step in a little area and not leave one indignation, no kind of trace.
That's the thing. If you look through Dave McKeegan's 4K 360, some shoe prints show, some don't. Like, it's weird. It's only in patches that it shows some footprints and some it doesn't.
That's a sign of sloppiness.
Yeah, it means they kind of had fake snow around, and some of it's not actually there. Like, they ran out of it. I don't know. But I mean, there's more questions than answers, and we couldn't even get to the snow part last night because I don't know if you realized I hardly spoke that hour, almost 2 hours.
No, I didn't
With
notice
the
that, Wes.
monologue the whole time, and every time I spoke, he just insulted me and overtalked me, and didn't let me actually say anything. So I'd like at the end, I'm like, dude, I have to go. I was only supposed to chat in half an hour, and now they're all saying I got triggered and left. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they're just they're little rat shits. Every last one of them, little rat shits, and you shall know them by their deeds.
You know, it'd be interesting. You know, when people do analytics of people's what words they said and how much words they said, I would like someone to do that on that chat I had with Whitsit and count all the words he had compared to mine. I guarantee you, I wouldn't even got to a quarter of what he said because that's how little I said.
I mean, according to them, they not to put down like anybody in Earth Awakenings, they was saying like you cuss Whitsit out, kind of.
Show me once where I cussed him.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying. That's why I'm like, well, that's not really like Flatzoid to just call in and just get to cussing people out.
It may not be like him, but I want to shoot him out. That's for sure.
I want to bring this up to the panel if I could. The road coming in and the road going out, I've already put them and layered them on top of each other, and I'm trying to get like this neon effect so the lines will line up. All they did was reverse the road coming in and flipped it over, changed it just a little bit. You can look on the 360 image and blow it up and go to the road that's coming in and turn real quick and look at the opposite direction, and they pretty much match
This
up.
is exactly why I was. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about that Gaussian splats.
Yeah, 360.
Okay, this is why I think we see the sun having that ellipsoid, because with the Gaussian splat, you actually have to layer in those panels. So when you do it that way, you can have those, like you said, now it's mirrored. So they've probably taken that image and they've laminated it in, and that's why it's got that mirrored image. And that's why the sun does that weird Corsentina thing. And that's just more to me saying it's more plausible that it's Gaussian splats than actually them being there or the ILM.
They should have just did a live stream, Flats, man. That would have taken all the doubt out of it.
That's what, yeah. Porter, what's your thoughts on that? Remember before they went, they were all claiming they're going to do a live 24-hour stream to prove it's not faked. Okay? His excuse was, our stream stopped at 12 hours. They didn't attempt to reboot it. They didn't attempt it with another camera. They didn't attempt it on a different platform that does allow you to stream 24 hours. By the way, Rumble does. Why didn't they stream for 24 hours on Rumble or Rockfin?
Did they do the sun? Did they do any of the sunspot experiments that they said they was going to do?
Excuse me, sorry.
Because I do remember him telling you personally they was going to have a 24-hour stream and they was going to do the sunspot and experiment and they was going to do this all across the globe even. And we haven't even seen the 24-hour. Well, it's too late.
Yeah,
so I mean, if you couldn't get it right one day, you've been there for a week. I mean,
I watched a very interesting series. It's from a woman that does a lot of exploring, and she was at Union Glacier. And how they were literally stuck there because the weather's so unpredictable. They were there 12 extra days, And when she was finally time to go home, another storm rolled in, and they had to stay again because it's unpredictable. The weather is at Union Glacier. It's very bad.
That's what I say. Never wind, never something.
So
Yeah,
it's really,
weren't you
and
the guys that showed the Weather Channel showing that it was actually cloudy while they was there and it was sunny the
Yeah,
whole
we did
time?
that.
yeah, we showed it live time. We showed it live time what the weather report shows, and it didn't add up to what they were doing. There wasn't even wind. Also, one thing that we didn't even bring up yet was
No.
where is all this frost on their beards?
Yeah.
Why is their ears and their nose and the stuff, their cheeks not red from the cold? Why are they walking around without gloves if it's cold?
Because they're breathing that dry air. There's no condensation on their moustaches. So
They're in a desert, not in the snow.
So there's nothing to freeze, is there? Because they breathe that no
There's no ice
condensation.
there. There's no ice there.
Exactly.
But you can see people in Antarctica, they're standing there, they're getting frost on their beards and stuff. Why?
Yeah.
Even in dry. I don't get that. And even if it's dry, why is his skin not red? I mean, his lips are chapped, as he said, which it didn't.
That's
look
something
like.
about Whitsitt that's true, is that he has very fair skin and he's a redhead, so his skin does turn red when it gets cold. And I don't see any of that. That's what I thought was weird too.
I am also ginger, so I know exactly what he's talking about. So
there you go.
Because my skin is very susceptible to light, he should have got sunburnt much easier. He should be a red tomato.
Yeah, definitely.
And in the cold, he should be showing his cheeks, especially his cheeks and his ears and his nose should be red from the cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You see how white I am. I mean, I'm
damn gingers.
You see how white I am. I'm fair. And
y'all check this out.
And when it's about 20, say about, I don't know, between 18, say 20 degrees, 22 degrees Celsius, I'll burn in 20 minutes. 20 minutes flat.
Yeah. Cheers, Roger. Thanks for coming, man. Blessings. Yeah.
And by the way, the relationship's over, dude. I can't be friends with a ginger. I'm sorry.
Hey,
wait, what did you say?
The video with Duffy, if you look at his lips, the chaps, they change from the side of his lip to the front of his lip. Y'all got to just look real close at some of the stuff. The chap little indentation that's on his lip, they change from the front of his lip, they go down the side, and they end up having big cracks in the back as it's moving. As he's talking, the chaps change. I'm just letting you know. There's other things that I found, little artifacts like that, that are just very questionable.
But that's the thing, Porter. That's what we were saying. It seems to us that they got a bit of augmented reality in there.
I do believe that.
I do think they have some augmented reality in there. I do.
Still getting German stuff shared.
Well, how's it going, Heron?
Hey, it's going good.
Good.
I'm just about to walk my dogs, but I wanted to pop in and say hi to everybody and happy calendar flipping day. And to answer your initial question, no, I don't think you're being too harsh. Like if ever you've been lied to, it's not something ideal and that it's hurtful, and you put your faith in people, you expect some sort of return, at minimal, just be honest. But what on the subject, because I kind of greased over the impersonation of Whitsitt with Matt, was it? I didn't really, I believe it or not, I shut my TV off for a couple of days and slept and ate. But while watching you guys chat, it occurred to me, and I'll just throw it out there for, some more convolution in the matter, but it has always occurred to me that Whitsitt and his blonde friend, Caleb from Caleb, whatever, those guys sound an awful lot alike to begin with. Like they do. I've heard one talking and thought, oh, maybe and they're buddies, right?
Yeah, he's originally from TikTok, isn't he, Caleb?
Yeah. They do sound very similar, but Caleb still does have a bit of different nuance. But what we were picking up with this specific chat was that guy he started off with exactly how Whitsitt starts off. What's up? His whole raspiness is exactly the same as Whitsitt. The way he stops a sentence and starts a sentence exactly the same. And then when you have that same supposed guy talking to Whitsitt, he sounds totally different. Doesn't sound the same.
No, I agree. It would be
First, y'all, I
easy.
just
Like
want to
I'm
beat
a
y'all with this. Doubted
musician.
it at first.
Oh.
And then it sounds like it, y'all. I'm just saying.
Sorry, Porter?
Yeah, I had doubted it at first. Pebbles had brought it to my attention. She said, "This sounds like What's It?" And so I sat there for about 7 minutes, and I was like, "No, I didn't get it." I'm sitting in the kitchen, and I'm making an egg sandwich, and all of a sudden it hit me. I was like, "Oh my gosh, you can't miss it, y'all! You can't miss it." I got a very strong feeling he is a professional actor. I think that he's grafted in. I think that he's super smart for a reason, y'all. I'm just saying. It's not
Where's
by
gonna
chance,
IQ?
y'all. This is
Where's
so
gonna IQ one?
important.
Remember?
This
I
is
pick
so
up
important to
voices.
humanity, folks.
I can pick up voices like you wouldn't believe. It amazes my wife. My wife said that and I'm good with music like that too. I mean, I could have won millions probably on Let's Name That Tune, because I can name it within one note. I'm serious. I can
That's
hear
right.
it, boom,
That's right.
and I'm like, that's this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll be watching something, an animation or something. I'll go, oh, I know who that's Patton Oswalt, or that's Alan Alda, or
Right.
and then you watch the credits, and sure as hell it is. It's like I can pick it out that easily, even if they're trying to disguise their voice. I can pick it up. I mean, I told this before when my parents were trying to run the Santa game on me, right? And I wasn't believing it. They said, well, Santa's probably going to call you. And I said, oh, really? And so they answered the phone and it's, oh, Santa? Yes, he's right here. And he put it on and I'm listening to Santa. And I says, you sure do sound a lot like my Uncle Ollie. And that was it. I could hear him cracking up on the other end. And my folks are looking at each other like, no, he's not going to buy this. It's not happening.
Cool.
Yep.
The Flats, I think somebody says you've missed Tony's
I know,
super
and
chat.
I'm looking. I
It's-
did. Can you believe it again?
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony. I'm really apologize. It's the second time in how many streams now, Tony?
2.
I'm so sorry, Tony. I'm so embarrassed.
What did
Sorry.
you do?
I keep missing his super chats for some reason. It's like I don't see it until they point it out. Tony Whitcomb, £5 super chat. Thank you again, Tony. You rock. He says, have you seen the first 3.5 of John Thor's new video called Transgender Agenda? No, I haven't. But John Thor was really awesome, though. Sorry again. Really appreciate the super chat. You rock. Have you guys watched it?
Let me see.
No.
Come here.
John Thor is awesome, though. I love John Thor's content.
Say Flat, I do have a suggestion for everyone on the panel. We all need to get on Earth Awakenings. We need to get on there. We need to get in their panel. We just need to bomb it. We need to go in it. Like I'm talking about everybody that's on Sav's channel, everyone that's on Vlad's, that's about truth. We need to come up with a set group of questions and have like a little panel that just gets on there and just starts blasting the truth out about it. I think that would be because they've got so many people that are just like oblivious to even look at the evidence. And the biggest thing and the most telling thing is you have Jaron that backed no fanfare for years. And now he's saying, oh, he's just, he's a truthers. And I think that's telling in itself because that's what we do. We dissect things. We look at truth. We figure it out. And that's what we're doing.
But that's what I tried to
That's
explain
kind
to
of-
Whit last night. Yeah. Sorry. go
That's
ahead.
what I was saying too. Like, I think it's very important that you're doing this. It's not harsh. It's important because the evidence they're giving us isn't even that. It's all horse shit. But it.
They broke up.
Yeah, she broke up.
Yeah, the sound's gone. Totally. You might have to drop and come back in. But yeah, while she's doing that, this is exactly what I was trying to tell Whitsett last night. It's very telling on what they present. It's not something we can just accept. As truthers, it's what we do. We check everything, and if I see red flags, then I'm going to question it. I'm not just going to accept it because then I'm not a truther.
Well, here's the thing, too. People got to take this into account, too. This is not a game. Okay? This is extremely important to the control establishment, whatever that may be.
That's right.
Okay, they have killed people over this.
That's right.
And they won't not kill people over this.
That's
So they
right.
will go to whatever lengths they need to in order to keep perpetuating this lie.
Come
on. And whether they have to compromise people, whether they have to threaten people, or whether they have to just straight up take people out, they will do it. They didn't waste 400 years trying to deceive humanity only to have a fucking couple of goobers come out there and say, oh, no, look, this is wrong. Everybody, no. Like I said, this is bigger than Duffy. This is bigger than all of those characters put all together. This is bigger than ALE.
Yeah, definitely.
Why do you think I'm always armed? Why do you think I am always armed? I'm not afraid of people around here. What I am worried about, though, from time to time, is that time in the middle of the night where some outfit comes rolling up into my house and wants to give me a heart attack or something. You
I just want
understand?
to say, I just want to say thank you to Skeptic for his PayPal. Really appreciate it, man. You are a blessing. You rock. Yeah, he always sends a PayPal when he gets a really idiotic troll comment. So yeah, it shows you how much troll comments actually get.
I know I see him in
You rock, Skeptic.
comments, and he always says he just upped Flatz's bonus for today.
Yeah, so Skeptic, you rock, man. Thank you very much.
42,000, y'all.
Yeah, 42,000 subs.
42,000 subscribers, and not one act of honesty to address the people that have supported him for years. That's what's telling.
But that's just the funny thing, though, Porter. You know how many of us have been calling them out for the last 5-6 years? And now the Globers are acting like all of a sudden people are just turning on them now. It's like, no, they've been called out for many years now. Why is it now all of a sudden now everybody's just turning on them? But yes, there is supporters who's only got into this the last few years that haven't really known what's going on. But yeah, look, guys, this is his channel, okay? When was he back? 2 weeks ago is the last stream he had.
Yeah.
While he was there. Now, why hasn't he just put one video out? Not one. There's no videos. There's not even a short.
I know.
Okay?
I mean, he's sneaking about pretending to be not him. You know what I mean? Talking as someone else, sticking up for him. You know, defending Wixit. As Wixit as someone else. You know, but he can't even put a video up. He can go on Discord, talk to you in Discord, but he can't put a video up for his watchers.
But that's the funny thing.
He didn't put a new video up. I think he
Nothing.
did like one.
No, nothing.
No.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the funny thing. Look at all the anti-flat earthers. How much videos have they put out yet? A lot. But the flat earthers?
No.
You have Jaren making one stream where he's literally insulting flat earthers. And you don't have anything from Witsit other than being in Discord servers and calling people like me out and showing his absolute chuff nuggets.
Yeah, and my thing is too, like, what is they in game? Because if you know the Globers is going to put out all of their videos and do their little victory lap, you know, of course you're going to have to somewhat respond because you was there also. So all of the flat earthers, at least all of your viewers, is going to be looking at you and they want to see what is your response and what is it that you experience. If they got their footage, you should have your footage as well. That way we can look at it and see what is going on and see what was your perspective and what is your opinion upon it. But if you just basically not going to, show anything at all, yeah, of course, a community of truthers that's always going to look at the evidence. Of course, they're going to think that's a little bit sketchy. We only looking at the opposing view, and they the ones showing their videos, and then you on this side is not showing us anything and just saying, "Trust me, bro, we're gonna bring it later." It's kind of like you asking for everybody to, to criticize you, just so you could come up with some edited video later and say, "Oh yeah, there you go, I got you." It's like you
Yeah.
trying to
Yep.
purposely slam
That's
dunk
right.
on flat earthers. Like that's just
Well said. Right.
Is it on Jaren's South? They're talking about an interview. It should be on Jaren's then.
On
I'm gonna
Lowry's,
check.
Yeah. Oh,
On
Jaren was on Sombrero last night, I think.
Oh.
Yes, he was on Sombrero last night. You want to check it out? Also, I'm gonna call it, y'all. They're not gonna put anything out, and they're gonna just back off from the channel, and they're gonna end YouTube because when you paid like that, you don't have to go in and work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like I was saying, I've been saying this for a while.
Von Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy sad. And yeah, the Freemason were like.
But like I've been saying for a while now,
Did you know this was his video 666?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, the video 666
Oh boy,
that he
666.
insulted, where he insulted flat earthers with that disgusting poem.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy Smith, thank you for your £10. He says TFE is unraveling faster than the toilet roll after dodgy curry.
That dodgy curry is a main pain in the
Thank
ass.
you very much for the super chat, Andy. You rock. I totally 100% agree. This thing backfired on them so bad, guys. They were expecting something so different. It's
Very
making more flat earthers than it's doing anything else.
Very much so that they're in damage control. Duffy coming out with a video saying that flat Earth has been like demolished, they're all in uproar, and no, it's all damage control in a minute.
Andy, you rock.
Yeah. But like I was saying now before that, we've been saying Jaren is using this TFE as his get out of jail free card for the flat earth. He wants to use this to get out of the flat earth.
I don't care about Sharon.
And Whitsitt, well, it seemed to me that he was just going to play fence, but now it seems to me he's kind of stuck there because of his deception. So he's kind of dug his own hole that he's now stuck in the position he is. But I think his whole game he's going to do now is the FE community are all mean. You guys are a bunch of crazy people. You're all just how can I put it? You're filth and what else do they call
delusional?
Delusional. And that's
You know what? You know what's funny? Maybe Elizabeth was the only one who wouldn't sign the NDA, and that's why she's not out.
Listen, this is the thing too, is that they had to go and they're using this. Oh, they're coping because, and like with Brenda, you owe us an apology because they saw a 24-hour sun. No, we don't know that at all, Brenda. We don't know any of this. Nobody's coping with anything. We're just dissecting the fraud. Okay?
Wasn't there a comment made
Yeah,
saying
Brenda,
that they get the last
Elizabeth's on
cut?
Clubhouse.
That no tabloid little statements could be made. Wasn't that mentioned?
Yes, that was
the final cut.
And what's going on?
The final cut, yeah.
That's the funny thing, Porter. All we see is in the globe.
That's it. I know. But here, let me tell you, Pebbles just told me what he's probably going to do. She was just predicting this, right? What he's probably going to do is say, look, y'all are just so toxic. I'm not giving you nothing.
There we go.
As an excuse.
Exactly. He's trying to use it as like, because he's already done that whole game with us for a few years. He excommunicated us when he became a true earther.
Right.
So that's why we say he's not actually a flat earther. He even admits it, even on the stream last night. He said he's not a flat earther. He's a true earther because he's been trying to distance himself from flat earth for a while. And I think this is his way. He's going to no, you guys are toxic, so I don't want to be part of your community. This is all part of the TFE scam.
If you were to take this and let's say it was something produced by NASA, okay?
Yeah.
And let's say that Jaren and Whitsitt were not part of this. What would they be saying about the shit that we got back? Let's just suppose that those two were not on this, okay?
Right.
And this had actually been produced by NASA. Okay.
Agreed.
Now what
They'd be
would those
wrecking it.
say? You goddamn
That's
right.
exactly
They'd be
right,
picking out
Sal.
the exact same fucking things. But what they're doing right now is they're turning around going, oh, you guys are just coping and you're toxic and you're retarded if you don't believe me, even though the video shows that we're just screwing with you.
Yeah.
You know? And then I'm going to
Totally
run my
agree, Mark.
gaslight shit. You didn't see me vape. You didn't see what you saw.
No,
I
exactly.
mean,
And
it's
then
like
says,
a
well,
dude gets caught.
maybe I
Look,
did vape.
it's like a dude gets caught in bed with some broad, right? And his wife walks in and sees him. And he says, oh, it's not what you
Oh.
think, honey. She was in here to change the towels and
Yeah.
she tripped over my shoes. Her clothes came off and she fell on my penis.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how
I don't
bad
think they're
the
going to put
excuses
anything out,
are.
y'all. I don't think they're going to put anything
I don't
out.
think
Sal.
either.
Right.
I don't
I
think they
think
can because
I
we're
think
going
it's just
to
gonna
pick
end
it.
up going.
We're going to pick it apart.
It's going to end up going silent.
Yeah, yeah. But
Roger,
as
let's-
but,
No,
but as for the girl Elizabeth, she's on the audio app, and she has shown herself on the audio app. You know, now she haven't. I don't know if anybody's seen her on YouTube, but she did go back to her audio app, and then at least she's not really attacking flat earthers. She's just going back with the same flat earth group, and they pretty much just saying what we're saying, like, well, this don't prove anything actually, and she's new, so
Yes.
I don't
I
understand
still
why
don't know.
Jaren and Witsit.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, she was probably a handler or a
Jeremy
comforter.
Hilton
She was
down
put
south.
down there for those guys. I'm going to tell you
Based
right now.
upon what she's saying is that, you know, they had they got all of the footage. They the ones that had the camera. You know, she was just picked because she went to some contest or whatever, and they picked her to go. And she's brand new to this whole thing, so she just pretty much dragged in the middle of this. And she just went back to the audio app and pretty much, you know,
That's
I went
weird.
on the Clubhouse.
Why just the audio? Why no video?
But that's where she came from. She came from the Clubhouse audio app. They literally just
Okay,
picked
so they
her.
didn't do any videos and stuff.
Yeah, she never really was doing videos in the first place.
That's weird. Well, I don't know the clubhouse, so I can't say anything. But I should say, Roger Little, thank you for $2. He says, that's what happens when you're dancing in quicksand. You sink. Exactly.
When look, I watched that thing where they picked Elizabeth, right? And I saw that for what it was when they did it. I mean, the most qualified and able people to do it were eliminated right off.
Right.
Until it was just down to Bambi eyelashes and some other broad. That was just the eye candy for the whole movie. That's all it was. Okay.
Hi. Somebody keeps saying, hey, Chris, we
Just
really
like that,
can't
huh?
hear you. Really can't hear you, Chris.
Yeah, Chris is like very, very low and muffled. Sorry, man.
Sorry.
What's up,
And
Neil?
then Will Duffy said that he invited all of you guys.
This is the
Go and
This
he's
is
gonna
the-
pay for everybody.
Rich, this is the interesting thing. Duffy never contacted me for this, okay?
No.
But he made a quote unquote video with participants, and those are the people he invited, apparently. I wasn't tagged. There was no thumbnail stating this. There was no description stating this. There was no title stating this. Nobody even went to me and said, hey, you've been invited by Duffy. He didn't come ask for my email. He didn't even have a look on any of my videos. Hey, description shows email. The guy can't even just say, maybe Flatzoid has an email. What's email? Flatzoid.
We know you didn't was.
But you know what's weird?
It's up there on your site, dude.
Wait. But you know what's weird? He had my email to ask me to debate on MDD. So he could have my email to debate on MDD, but he can't have my email to send me to Antarctica. You know why this is, guys? Because you know why half those people don't have emails? It's because it was planned. Who's going? Long time ago.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Yep, 100.
They just used my name there and some others as a smoke screen to make it look like they were trying to make it fair for everyone. That's it. This whole thing is fake. They wouldn't really let me go. They wouldn't really let someone else really go. It's just fake. They knew what they're doing. They planned Jaren long ahead of time.
does anybody knows how much subs Cheronism had before?
Well, he's got about 160,000.
I think he went up like 20k subs because of this.
Yeah, I think he had about 160,000. Something
He had
like that.
140, 145, and now he's
Yeah.
almost like he's got 165.
160,000, yeah.
What's up, noob? How's it going?
It's much.
Can you hear us?
Hey, what's up?
I said they take like
Good, man.
YouTubers, but I really think too that they was put in place before.
Mm-hmm. So, noob, what's your whole take on this?
I
Hey,
don't
what's
think
up? What's
anything,
up?
I'm not mad about Cheronism.
Oh, Chris, mate.
Chris, someone's trying to talk.
Chris, we can't hear you, bro.
Sorry?
Someone's trying to talk.
Oh, sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, noob. Sorry, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just noob, don't know nothing about anything, but I'm following your YouTube channel and stuff on Discord, and for a while, let's say, and just what you just said, that on this advert, when they was calling people on this trip, I saw your name on the list. Then I intervened into this chat with these guys, and I was like, "Are you sure that Flatzoid is coming on this trip with you guys?" And nobody did not respond on the live streams. I have screenshots of that, so
But that's the weird thing. They keep saying I was invited.
Mhm.
The only time someone actually recorded where say was taken out of context was someone asking, "Were you invited to TFE?" I was like, "Yeah, because you guys, the normal people keep saying you're invited. Will you go to it?" I'm like, "Okay, I'm invited." Now they're saying, "Well, Duffy invited me. He never invited me." Bullshit.
Yeah. Just like I
And
told
this
you, I was on some live stream with them, just like this. I believe was on, I don't know which channel, man, because I was not subscribed. Just get the link and watch. And then they provoked me, like when I saw your name on the list, I signed in, and then entered the chat, and I put this at their name and like, "Are you sure that Flatzoid is coming?" And no response, my friend. I asked several times in like half hour, but no fucks given.
Yeah, it's weird, and that's why McToon didn't want to answer when I said, "Was he emailed by Duffy?"
Is too stupid to take.
Kicked me out. First of all, this actually started on his Discord, where when I asked it, he literally timed me out, guys. He banned me on his Discord for a while because I asked him, "Were you emailed by Duffy?" And as soon as I asked him live the other day, he literally kicked me again and said I was sea lining. When I asked him once, "Were you contacted by email by Duffy?" That was it. So it shows the dishonesty. He knows there was no emails. He knows the only emails were to the people that were in the inner circle knowing what's going on. Who's
And that was
plan?
probably not even emails. It was probably all done in the same room, like a real meeting or some shit like that. Look, this
probably
is nothing organic about it. Nothing. Oh, I just want to settle the debate once and for all. Yeah, right. Sure you do. Sure you do.
Well, remember, it's not personal to him, but he doesn't know what he's going to do, but he just knows he has to do it.
And he made a scream with Nico King Nico, everybody, yes.
Wait, who's Brenda?
King Nico.
King Nico, yeah, King Nico. He's also.
Oh, wow.
I've never heard of him before this, though.
Yes,
but he's got like over 10k subs.
Yeah, but he did a great job. He really keeps it on pushing and tries to spread the knowledge. And much people don't know about it, really. So he did a great job, I would say. And he was on the show with McToon, and another guy with McToon, Ursula, said something about the Amazon Studios, yes. And he immediately goes to McToon like, "Shh, shut the hell up, yes." But Nico King didn't saw that, but I saw it. It's on an interview. I will give you the video one time. So they really know something too, McToon and the guys.
Have you guys seen Bro Sanchez? I'm on Bro Sanchez TV's thing, and he's only got one live on his whole channel.
I don't watch him anymore.
All these lives are taken down. What?
Wow, that's interesting.
He's only got one from 2 weeks ago.
I heard
The
he
fine
cussed out
experiment and
Jaren.
art. That's it. Nothing else.
From who?
I heard he cussed out Jaren.
Yeah. He was like, that's
Jaren
weird.
shuts all down, I believe. I think. Also his member sites. I heard.
That's really weird. But yeah, I'm still waiting for anything from the so-called flat earthers to present. I mean, where's a little bit of data, for Pete's sake? I mean, you would think by now they would just have the decency to give us data.
Whoever that was that said that they're making their exit, I believe that is correct. They are making their exit. Okay, they're all done. And that also signifies to me some other shit too, that just with the way things have been heating up, this is 2025. You are going to see things that you never thought you'd see in your life are about to start happening. We already started off the new year with lightning striking the Eiffel Tower and the U.S. Capitol building, Cybertruck blowing up in front of Trump Tower in Vegas just a little while ago. Had a guy in New Orleans start running his truck down a crowded street and killing a bunch of people. Look, it's Arkham's Asylum. It has been opened. Batman Begins.
It's funny. I'm playing that at the minute on the Xbox. Arkham Asylum. But someone said in your other chat, Flats, Bruce Sanchez channel got taken down. He's out. A post out. Hold on. Put that.
Yeah. Thanks, Flat Out Fight, $5. He says Bro Sanchez deleted them all on purpose for fresh start. I watched that stream.
Okay.
That's odd. I mean, he's got like almost 140k subscribers now. Why would you do that?
We got 259 in here.
Very, very thank you.
I think they took his channel though.
It's still there. It's still there.
Yeah,
It's just
YouTube
it's only got
locked
one
his
live
channel
on. Oh, Porter's in the back. Oh, there, Porter. What's up? You back? Oh, you got twice, Porter. I don't know which one's you now.
One will usually disappear when that happens. Eventually, one will disappear.
Yeah, because I saw Heron also came in twice, and then after that, she also like vanished, and I think she struggled to come back in.
Marcy's got a good point.
There is a possibility, reality, that Jaron Whitsett, FTFE, McToon are business partners and mates behind closed doors to grift and make money. They hate each other, but always perform each other.
Bingo.
Look, when I
Jaren and
told,
Winston is definitely business partners because they do seminars together.
when I came up with that whole debate format that worked, it worked.
It worked.
It took away their biggest tool that they use, and that's to interrupt you and start going off on minutia.
Right.
And that having that set up that way, it was working out. Well, he didn't use that for very long. I'd also told him, I says, why do you keep giving Craig and McToon this platform? Look, we've already heard what they've got to say, and it's bullshit, right? He's like, yeah, we should just stop giving him any attention and shit. Next thing I know, he's got him on there again. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you're just doing it for ratings, you know?
Yeah. What's up, King Nico? You want to come on for a while, man? We're great to have you.
Nico.
Yeah.
Nico in the house.
I've always said this, and I still have that feeling. Something tells me that McToon is part of like a government agency like CIA.
See, I told you, if you say the name 3 times, they always show up.
And I don't know if you guys get this, and because every time something fishy is on there, McToon is always part of it.
Yep.
And he's an asshole.
Some ordinary email analyst doesn't have all those contacts he has. I'm sorry.
I think he wanted to go down to Antarctica, but he's just too. You can't take him. He's too insane or stupid. Really, I really
Who's
believe
that?
he's in it too.
I don't know.
Well, let's just be honest. Jaren is like a part of it too all the time too, and he even admitted it in his
Most
own
of
poem.
course.
Hey, panel, got to run. God bless.
Oh, thanks for
Laters,
coming.
bro.
Always
Later, bro.
welcome to come here, man. Blessings.
Amen.
Cheers, man.
Amen. Hi.
Come on up, Nico.
Yeah, we're great to have to talk to
Yeah,
Nico.
Nico, man. Good to have a talk with him.
Yeah, I did a great job there.
Oi, oi.
Yeah, I just think the whole situation is weird. Like, Witsy, he came back saying that he was sick, but the first thing that he did was jump on a Discord with Nathan Oakley, of all people, right before he went live, and then pretended that he did it on an accident. But when he came in there, he was totally asking, "Well, what you think I should say, and what you think I should do? Do you think I should just come up with these arguments and this and that?" Like, oh wow, you want to, of course Nathan Oki yelled and screamed at him. But I mean, pretty much everybody was telling him the same thing. Like, well, we told you from the very beginning what you should do. You said we was retarded, and you went and did what you wanted to do anyway. So now you got to live with it. But right before everybody's about to ask him, like, hey, what is the whole thing about the live stream that was supposed to go on about it? Oh, you guys delusional and you guys are totally retarded. Like, oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But think about it.
You call us
The
retarded
whole-
again, and you want our
the
help.
whole,
Like,
the whole reason for this Antarctic trip was to do a 24-hour live stream of the sun. Okay. The reason for this was to show that they can't fake it because videos can be faked. That's not what their excuse was, remember? And then they went there. They failed to do a 24-hour sun. They didn't even try. Their excuse was after, I think it was 12 hours, he said, it just died. Why didn't they keep it up? Why did they remove it?
Yep.
Oh, why? It showed the sun going down.
Mm-hmm.
It showed the sun setting. So they removed it. Why didn't they keep it up? Why didn't they repost it? Why didn't they retry again? What's the excuse? YouTube doesn't allow you to do longer than 12 hours. So what? There's Rockman, there's Odyssey, there's Twitch, there's
Rumble, yeah.
Well, it was on Rumble. It was on Rumble, and then when I go to watch it the next day, it's 404 page.
I removed it on Rumble too.
Mm.
Why is that? And then all we get is this bullshit of deception.
Camera.
Nico said
It's
he's
like, oh
just
shit,
laying
when he
posted
started
video
this.
to
I mean, he didn't know when he had the start point, yes.
Well,
This panorama.
I know.
Hours. And he was sleeping, taking a nap 2 hours before the video was done. I mean,
nobody can understand
believe
it.
I really don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, King Nico says he would pop on, but he's posting a video at the minute. Exposing
then
Nick
they'll
Boom.
come on, yeah.
He said he will if you're still on after.
Yeah, we still, I mean, we got no time limit. I'm not working tomorrow, so. But yeah, it's.
Flatzoid, you do a great job. But also, to reach a lot of humans, to tell the truth. This is important, really. It is.
Thank you. It's because of you guys I'm able to do this, by the way. Hey,
Yeah.
Potato Man. What a name. But I don't know. I'm getting attacked a lot, even from flat earthers about this, which is really an odd thing to me because a lot of the people that are attacking me are people that I respected and thought were truthers.
You can go.
Yeah.
So it's really showing the real truth community. It's separating the tares from the wheat. It is. It's literally doing
100%, brother. 100%.
Yeah. It made
So-
us stronger, of course.
So yeah, I mean, every time you see someone stick up for deception, and it's always just okay. Trust me, bro. Then a red flag goes in my like, okay, now is that genuine from you or not?
What
Since
do you
when
mean?
does a truther
For
tell
me,
someone to
it's
stop
with it and
putting out
journalism.
deception?
I don't care about them anymore. You know,
Mhm.
for me,
But I
cares
mean,
more.
yeah, but think about it. Since when is a truther telling someone to stop pointing out deception?
Pebble says, I think Chris has a wall between him and the mic.
I know.
It sounds like that, doesn't it?
You know what we need to do? We need to club together and get Chris a
Chris,
proper
I did say this before.
That's a good idea.
Because that makes terrible,
I do
honestly.
some
It's,
live
Get
streams
us the dress and I'll order him one off
get the
Amazon.
message out. You know. This is what I can do in German because I come from Germany.
Germany, yes.
Germany.
By the way, guys, Jam and Mike, they also do German streams. So if anybody does know German or listen to German, definitely well worth it to listen to their streams. They have some very good content, actually.
they also
And
do
he does sound better when they talk on his streams too. Just to
Yeah.
let you know.
They also do Austrian.
But yeah, guys, we can just pray for people that have been deceived by this. I do think this is a spiritual thing, and I'm going to stick to that.
Right.
We are definitely, there's definitely a spiritual battle, and the people that are trying to push the deception are showing their true nature.
Yeah, it's not against flesh and blood, it's powers and principalities. And that's what it is. But when Joe used that, he's saying it's against powers and principalities, but he was excluding men from that. Do you think powers and principalities do not use men? Of course they do. You know, he was trying to exclude men from that. I was like,
yeah,
the devil will use anything to do his deeds. You know.
Yeah. Maybe ask Nero if he existed, if he.
Get Chris to put his address in private chat.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not lying. I'm not lying. If you don't ask me, if you don't believe me, just ask me. I wouldn't lie to you.
Are you lying to me?
No, just ask me.
What is one of the traits of a liar?
They get angry when you call out their lie.
And they contradict themselves when they try to cover up their lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually. Some are good though, and they don't do that. But yeah, you're right.
And
So why do
yeah.
people that we're calling out keep contradicting themselves?
Yeah, they're full of shit.
Yeah.
That's why.
But for me, this is just a clear thing. Yeah, this was one team, and yeah.
But I still want to know. I was watching Dave McKeegan's stream and I saw him put the boot down there and stuff. Do you know even McToon also put a left boot in his tripod? Why are they just putting the left boots everywhere?
I know.
Like literally in your face.
I know. I mean, come on. They make it look like an accident, but we all know there's symbology there. You know, it's come on. It's always in plain sight, hidden in plain sight. It's what they do, isn't it? And it can easily be passed off. Every time they do it, it can easily be passed off as, it's just a coincidence or an accident. It's not.
And like with the drone, Daffy did, you know. With the it goes on, you know, when it goes to a object. It's so insane.
Further away from the
Really.
mall.
But when he does that, you can't hear him at all.
Oh my God.
Well, I can sort of hear him. He's just saying when they do it.
Yeah, it's very low. Yeah.
Guys, we got 369 votes. Am I too harsh towards weeding out the deception? Yes, 30%. Oh, shame, they're pansies. No, 60%.
Oh.
Not sure, 11%. So yeah, the people that think I'm too harsh, that's
What's too
a
hard?
shame.
I don't get it.
How can you be too harsh to weed out deception? That's my
Called
question.
tough love, man. Called tough love.
I clicked
Is this really based on the conversation that you had with Wissett yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people have been going around saying you was like mean to him or something.
No. The people come and tell me
Well,
I
maybe,
lied.
but when someone lies to you, what are you supposed to do? Just like pat him on the back? I mean, come on.
They come in to me and they tell me I'm the one that lied. He never lied. I'm the one that contradicted myself. I got triggered. I insulted him, and I left because he whipped my ass. Were we
That's funny.
watching the same conversation?
What's up?
What
Like,
now?
was the conversation recorded or what?
Yeah, I had
happened?
it live. I showed it live
Oh wow.
to my 10 subscribers, apparently.
See, that's the thing. You guys are
Oh, he
being
can't-
mean. Stop being mean. It's like, no, I'm being objective. You know, objectiveness, if you take it mean, well, that tells me a lot about what you're holding. You
Yeah, I
know?
was just saying I hang out in 24/7 and a bunch of Globers come in there. You got Brenda and all them saying, well, Flatzoid, he was so mean to, and then Whitson and Flatzoid friends, and weren't they all supposed to be friends? And ain't you Flat Earthers supposed to be friends? Why was Flatzoid so mean to Whitson? And he was so obnoxious and all that, and we get the whole Brenda big. You guys need to apologize to us and apologize to Whitson.
Wow.
Like, what are you talking about? Like,
All they do
I
is
don't even know
chant.
if they even talk.
All they
But you
do
know
is
what I love,
chant,
though?
chant. That's all
You
they
know
do.
what? The whole MO from him and the people that defend him is, Flatzoid, why don't you answer him? All you are saying is being deceptive, and why is deceptive? But you're not answering him. Hello, you just answered what I answered, and you said I'm not answering. Are you this stupid?
Hey,
You're
yeah,
not
why Flatzoid got to answer any questions? He's not the one that went to Antarctica and claim he went to Antarctica and claimed that he got video footage. Flatzoid is in a position to be asking questions, and Whitsitt is supposed to be answering
Answering.
him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now,
No,
apparently, I'm
I've
not allowed to
looked in this
ask.
chat. They are
Yeah.
really complicated. This,
Yeah, apparently, I'm
But
not allowed
Flatzoid
to.
is not the only one that's asking these questions.
No.
That's the point. It's people in
By
his
the way,
own community. It's people, his own fans. If you go to Earth Awakening, you even heard it from I forgot his name. He was just up there. Himself said his own people in that channel is asking Wissett what's going on, because he's the only one going in Discord talking to these people, and everybody, even Globers, is asking them, hey, listen, you guys didn't do this, you guys didn't do that. What happened with this? What happened with that? It seems a little bit sketchy because when you're coming back and you not presenting nothing of your own, and we only seeing Mattoon and Dave McKeegan, we already know what they're going to say. We already know what they're going to show us. Everybody's waiting for you and Jaren to show your side, show your perspective. And the only thing that y'all giving us is, trust me, bro. We didn't. You are this. You guys are so mean to us. Oh, I was sick, and but you here talking to us. What are you talking about? What's
But
going on?
what I found really funny is Whitsitt called me out in the chat, and then I should have recorded. He says, "Nah, he's not going to come out," because he literally said that. Oh, I'm not going to come out. I'm too scared. I said, "Okay, yeah, I'll see you. Are you here in an hour? Yeah, sharp." And later he said he doesn't think I'm going to come. I come in, and then he keeps pointing out. I'm like, "Yeah, but we saw this. But you won't show it. You won't show it." I say, "Yes, I will." It's like his whole tactic here is thinking playground tactics are going to work on me. When he monologues for 30 minutes and thinks I don't actually listen to what he says. It's
Yeah,
like,
but
who do you think
it's
you're
like-
talking to? Some rock.
Yeah, but he always liked this debates, you know. He was a lot in this Earth Awakening channel. I saw him 2 months before the experiment. He was like, the king inside, and he was cooling the guys, and yeah.
Yeah.
He was
But has
friendly with you.
anybody here, have you seen a response from Whitsitt yet about the video where I showed him vaping and he lied?
No.
He hasn't responded.
No.
I wonder if he's in Discord right now. I've got a feeling he is.
I wonder if my
I
Discord
am
will
not sad anymore about the soldier soul. So
Yeah, but notice when they came back, they attacking flat earthers. And
of course, and
it's like, okay, we
isn't
gonna
over yet, really isn't over yet.
yeah, it makes absolutely no sense.
No, he's not even in. He's not even there in the Discord. Is he running away from this now? Does he feel too embarrassed that I had to literally show him thing? He said, remember, what was his words? I guarantee you, objectively, I did not do what you said. You are lying, and I will prove it. What did I do? I showed him objectively doing what he says he didn't do. So how would he rebut it anyway? So do you think he's going
That's
to
a good
keep quiet?
question.
Because he's now going MIA all of a sudden.
Yeah, it make
They can't. They're lying.
Oh, and I just got a message, another person trying to apologize for this shit and saying, "Oh, you guys have now backed yourself into a corner and all this other." Let me just read this to you. This is insane. He says, I was on the email lesson, got footage before Christmas, so I don't know what you're talking about that they didn't release it because I had it on emails." Well, that's all well and good. Why didn't they just release it? Why did they have to go through the trouble of only sending it through email? That's kind of stupid.
they
Are
sent
you aware
the
of this,
email
or
to
are you
everybody.
listening?
I ain't get an email. Did you get an email?
I didn't get
What?
no email either.
I got nothing.
He says, "Are you
I didn't
aware
get
of this? Are you aware of this, or are you listening to dumbasses who have views to attain?" Okay, no, I'm not. I don't. If anybody's watched me at all, I'm not a person that just goes and listens to other people. Okay, I look at the shit. I haven't seen one piece of evidence put forward so far that isn't explainable from their perspective. What has been put forth by Flatzoid is much harder to believe, and it's so awkward to see people talking so much shit who didn't wait to hear anything. Why did we have to wait
What?
to hear anything about anything from them just immediately jumping to conclusions that the entire thing is fake? Are you guys really hanging your hat on the whole thing was fake because there's
We
no
have to wait.
sun?
They reversing the burden
We
of
have to
proof.
stop that again. Did we say the whole thing was faked? Or did we say, if it's real, why do you need to lie?
Right.
So we're
He
not
says
saying
you would
everything's
have to
fake.
believe this, otherwise they would have no reason to lie. You know, it's super easy for them to prove in due time. Then you guys could either, yeah, sure, after they edit shit, right? So I just told him, I said, I'm looking at questionable material that has been released so far, the lame-ass excuses and the overall look of the whole psyop.
Yeah.
I said, the material received immediately was full of bad acting and botched special effects. If this had not included Jaron and Whitsitt, both of those guys would be ripping this shit apart as well. As I stated when this bullshit began, we are in the same boat we were before this. I'm not backed into anything.
Oh man.
Yeah, the community really has to be a little bit careful now because they try everything, to make it like crash, like we Duffy say, yeah. But we stay together, they don't have this power,
Guys,
that's great. What you
three
do.
more.
Okay.
Look here. This is what I'm saying. This channel is detrimental to finding truth. How is pointing out deception detrimental to finding truth? You want to come and explain it to us? Troll?
More.
Yeah.
See, who said that? Reversing the burden of proof. Look, and just like I said in that response, if Jaron and Whitsitt were not part of this, you can guarantee it that
Super
both
chat.
of them would have been jumping on all of this shit that we've been jumping on right away. Right away. So there again, we're relying on familiarity and, oh, this guy is this guy and that. And no. Let's pretend it wasn't them. Let's pretend we'd never even heard of any of the participants. And we're just looking at the evidence. Now what? Now what's up?
What's up now? Exactly. Matthew, thank you for your super chat. He says, "Hi all, good evening from Ireland. Good to see you, man. I did like Whitsitt, but I'm very suspicious of him now. How long ago do you think he might have been compromised?"
He sounds scared.
I don't think he was ever really. Maybe if he came into this naivety and then he got roped into it through Jaron and co.
For me, he's part of it.
But he hasn't been truthful for a long time. We've been calling him out for a few years, easily 5-6 years now.
I'm thinking it happened sometime on his trip across the United States because he kind of quit in the middle of it, and I think that's what happened. I think somebody got a hold of him through that somehow.
Yeah. But thanks, Godzilla 37 for his super chat as well. He says this is probably a response to that the whole time.
Well, when he came back from that trip on the RV, he was changed. He was different. He wasn't the same dude. That's why I think that's when it happened. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, there's something odd. Something odd is afoot. But thanks again for the super chats, guys. Appreciate it.
It's just so a big lie, that is so sad, that they did it again.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, does it prove that it's a globe or a flat Earth? No.
No.
Does it matter who did the deception? No. The only thing that does matter is why do you need to lie if it's true? That's it.
Yeah. I mean, they made some.
And even if it is true, it still look bad because it's like you lying on purpose for no reason. And then if you come out and then say, here it is, flat earthers, here's the truth. I say, okay, so you basically withheld all of this information from
Yeah.
a whole community.
What
And
Daphne
then you called out the very community that you withheld the information from.
Right.
Then you get caught in a bunch of unnecessary lies to make it seem like you like something mysterious is going on or a little bit funny or shaky is going on, to basically say, oh, here's the truth, and then we are supposed to just accept it. I say it like then where the whole reason why you went out there was to find out the truth, show us definitive proof, which would be live streaming, which would be all types of video footage of this thing that you got that we've been skeptical about this whole time. You guys have not presented any of this evidence whatsoever. And then now you come back and you guys have not even dropped a video about it whatsoever. One guy got it behind the paywall, he claimed. The other guy have not dropped anything. He just been in Discord saying, trust me, bro. All the rest of those flat earthers that's not trusting me, they bad guys, they mean to me, they so terrible. This community is so toxic and I want to leave. And I'm a true earther now. And like this
It's
all
the
of that is
overall
just
optics.
absolute nonsense. Like you making enemies for absolutely no reason.
It's
It's
the
weird.
overall optics, isn't it? It's the overall optics. When you look at it from a macro and look at the optics of the behavior, the what's being pushed. Are we being pushed on a trust me, bro, or are we, are we going to actually dissect anything? Why have we had to wait this long? How come people got it right after Christmas through email, but you couldn't put it up on your channel and say, look, this is what we did? No, no, no. None of it looks legit at all.
But also, what weird is he literally, like what said, he literally only did one stream on his channel the whole trip, one live stream,
You know,
and it was the one that was very sus.
he's finished.
Yeah, thank you, Skeptic, for your super chat. He says, "Hey, Godzilla, come and hang out more often. Woohoo! It's good to see you, Skep. You
I think
rock."
their behavior, the marked difference in their behavior from the time they supposedly were in Antarctica all the way up till now is not the usual people. And you can't tell me that it's because, oh, there was people questioning them and shit. These guys get more hate mail from freaking Globers than you can imagine. So do I. Okay, so it comes a time where you just brush that shit off and you present your case. Okay, we're not seeing that. It's like, oh, you guys bummed me out. Fuck you. I'm not even going to play anymore. I'm taking my ball and going home. Something happened. Something happened. Now, have these guys been compromised from the beginning? I don't know. Possibly, possibly not. But there is a marked difference in their behavior from before as to now. A serious marked difference in their behavior, in their way, their body language, in the way they speak, their mannerisms, the lack of confidence that is usually alongside when they're actually talking about something. I mean, no, it's all this Fifi's bullshit. And that's where I always draw the line right there. When you start wanting to get involved with your feelings and all this other bullshit, nah, ain't no place for that. Ain't no place for that. You're using Bernaysian tactics on me, and I'm not going to accept that.
No, me too not. But they want to look like the flat earthers are just the stupid ones. That is their argument now, the big one.
But that's the whole thing. I think this is why everybody does say Jiren and Witted have been planted into this, because this has been the fight with them for how many years? They literally make fun of Flat Earth. They make everybody look stupid and dishonest, and they are the ones who get pushed and promoted as like the face of Flat Earth for some reason. Why? Why are the dumbest idiots in this community the ones being pushed as the face for flat Earth? Why? Why are the most dishonest ones being pushed? Oh, I know. It's because they were planted to do that. That's why they're the ones getting pushed everywhere and have the contacts everywhere, because they aren't actually flat earthers, people. It's called PSYOP.
Yep.
Flat Earth Society bullshit, people. Not hard to understand. And yes, I actually stood up for Witsit quite a few times. Even Jaren, by the way.
I
which
saw
is
your
weird.
stream with Will Duffy. This was hilarious, Ricky.
So what is Duffy's answer to the false dichotomy? Has anybody got an answer from him yet? Is he just ignoring it, or? I actually got a comment from Duffy. I pinned it on my one video. Let's see if I can get it up.
I'm glad you're laughing.
It was funny.
I was only kidding, by the way, guys. I wasn't serious.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I was serious, but it was still funny.
Ryan never jokes.
Not because Will Duffy was saying like the.
But am I ever serious?
And then the signs have to move.
Yeah, I gotta check out this big mean Flatzoid abusing Whitson in a conversation with his mean more words. Because I don't really understand on how someone asking you a question about something that you claim to do being dishonest and mean to them. I don't really get that. And then his response is, well, Flatzoid didn't answer none of my questions. He's investigating you, buddy. You supposed to be answering his questions, for your audience that you went down there for.
Reversal fallacy.
Right. Like,
That's
you're the one being interviewed, sir.
But the irony of that is he even said, well, ask me the questions. What do you want answered? And every time he tried to answer, quote unquote, he contradicted himself, just like the vaping. He says he goes and vapes, but doesn't vape because he thinks he vaped when he didn't vape, when he picked up a vape because he didn't vape because he thinks stupid stuff. And every time he contradicts himself, I just say, well, you just contradict yourself. That's why I don't believe what you're saying. Oh, you didn't answer me. It's like, you just contradicted yourself. That's the answer. You didn't answer me. It's like, the reason I think you're deceptive is because you're contradicting yourself, and I see red flags every time you speak. Oh, you're not answering me. And then he goes on a long monologue saying exactly the same bullshit again. And then insults me when I try and talk and says I am muting him. That was it. That was practically what happened.
Well, we hope they're listening.
Yeah, I practically sat there for 2 hours to listen to him insult me and cry like a baby.
Doing a tune.
He was very triggered for somebody who's supposed to be telling us the truth of what happened with that. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't sound like, I don't know, bro. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just being biased, but he just seemed a different person than I've ever seen him. He's just not the same dude.
Changed, yeah. But Brian also, I think he's trained to talk. I really think, because he makes every time a perfect job.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, I still don't see him in the live chat yet.
Well.
Why is he more hanging around in Earth Awakenings anyway than 24/7?
Yeah, they worship him there.
Because he used to be in 24/7 a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty much, he'll probably get the same treatment that you giving him. So, which I don't know why. I mean, I don't think really
24/7 rocks. You see, but that's what I like about 24/7. They don't really have a bias. They did stick up for him a lot, but yeah, it's weird. He doesn't spend much time in there now. Now it's just Earth Awakenings, which is like mostly global based.
Yeah, and I think a lot of his fans is in there too. So that too.
Hi, Jaren.
Jaren, yeah.
Somebody in chat saying that they're probably both watching right now with their eyes glued to the screen. I said hi.
Hi, you guys can come and chat if you want to. I would love to see Witsit actually come and defend his lies
I would
You
just
too,
love to see
Jaron.
him come and tell the truth. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
A bit of
Jaron as
truth
well.
would be nice. A bit of
We
truth
got
would
some
be
questions
nice.
for Jaron too, if he wants to be up for it.
And the thing is even if you is vaping, who
Who
cares?
cares?
Just say
It's not
that's
about the
Yeah, I
vaping.
don't care if he vapes. I do it all the time. Big deal.
like, why is he making
It's
a big
about his
thing
lying.
about that?
Yeah, they don't get it. It's not about him vaping. It's about him lying about the vaping. That's it. If you don't see your breath, cool. But why do you need to fabricate breath to say, look, now there's breath?
Exactly.
That's called
Right.
lying.
Exactly.
Why?
Go get some snow, just that you go down and take the snow under your feet. It's
Hey, Soggs is in the house. What's up?
Oh, hello, Miss Doubtfire.
Hello.
Happy New Year,
Hello.
Luca. Happy New Year, Luca.
Bye, Luca.
And I'll go away.
Oh, it's Luca. Hi, Luca.
Hello, everybody.
Luke.
Luke, I am not your father.
Yeah.
Hey, have you made us a cheesecake, a New York cheesecake yet, buddy?
Look at this, guys. It shows how weak you are if the only thing you focus on is a vape. Again, it's not about the vape. It's about the lie. And I didn't just talk about the vape. I talked about other things too. And we would have had more things to talk about if the guy would stop chatting and monologuing every time I spoke.
No. Look, it's the preponderance of evidence. Okay, it's not just one thing. Okay, you got it's the breath, it's the snow, it's the drone beeping where there's no obstruction. There's just all this bullshit that's been strung together. That, and this is exactly how Globers operate. Oh, wow, yeah, they're going to focus on one little thing. No, bullshit. We're looking at the overall macro of the
Fake man
entire
things.
thing. So it's
Also-
not just the
I think they're saying
deceptive
it was a
practice.
tobacco vape, not a marijuana vape. That's
Who
why.
cares what kind of vape it was? It
Doesn't
wasn't
matter.
fucking breath. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the
No, I
bottom
agree.
line. That's the bottom line. I don't give a shit if it was a DMT vape. It doesn't matter to me. It wasn't breath. Okay? So when I'm looking at the overall optics of the entire thing, the flimsy ass excuses, the shoddy special effects, the devil's in the details, but the details all give you the macro, and that's what I'm looking at. And you know damn well if Whitsitt and Jaron had not been the participants on this, they would be leading the fucking charge on the fakery and shit that we've seen so far. Come on.
That's right. That's right. Right. They were presented exactly what Tom says. They were presented with what we've been presented with.
Exactly.
We wouldn't be happy with that. Who would be? Who would be?
There we go. There's the meme. This is exactly what happened. Whitsitt sounds like he would punch Flatzoid like Buzz Aldrin punched Bart Sobral for questioning him about the moon landing hoax. Mm-hmm. Notice how I'm laughing about that, by the way.
Madness. Absolute madness.
Let me tell you another tell.
Mm.
And it's all the damn Globers that are jumping in defending these guys that they vehemently hated before. That's
weird.
very telling.
That's sus.
Well,
The same people
I think it's
that
very
said-
easy to get a vape on a plane. I've gotten it. I've done it plenty of times.
Yeah, but we're saying it's sus because the people that were attacking them the whole time, saying how disgusting they are, they shouldn't even be alive, blah, 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 is the same people defending them and calling them the good guys.
Who was in the military? Somebody's got that thing down there. What did he do in the military?
From military to millionaire with Will Duffy.
Was he in a psychological warfare battalion?
Especially with millions when borrowing against life insurance with Will Duffy. Ooh. Well, one thing that did say, Whitsitt did say he would take a polygraph test.
There you go.
So it would be interesting to see, will he actually do it?
Yeah. I mean, making them swear in the Bible is not going to make a difference because they don't believe in Jesus anyway. So to make them swear on a Bible that they don't believe in isn't any. It's neither here nor there. I mean, I wouldn't swear on the Bible because it tells me not to. The Bible tells me not to swear on the Bible, not to swear on anything that's in heaven or on earth. Yes be yes, and no be no. But they wouldn't have a problem with swearing on the Bible. They have no faith in God
think they are
and Jesus.
of this, yeah, picture. Think they won't do.
No, maybe the polygraph might not prove anything, but the reaction to the
Attention.
question might prove something, might show you something. I mean, we know they're not 100%, but the reaction tells all.
Yeah, and we have to point this out again. We're not saying they didn't go to Antarctica. Okay? We're just saying if it's truthful, why do they need to lie?
Super chat.
Thank you, Theo Megaworthy. Woohoo, you rock. Shout out from the 24/7 Flat Earth Discord. Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Hello, guys.
Guys, if you
I wonder that-
haven't, make sure you go and join 24/7. Thank you for the super chat, Theo. You rock.
Maybe we should ask all these guys that went there to give up their cell phones so we can go through and see all their texts and all their conversations and find out if they were really talking about scamming us or not. That would be the way to clear this up pretty easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but a lot of the flags I see again is what's with all the Masonic symbolism and links, even with
Maybe it has something to do with the money that got him there. I don't know.
even with Duffy's whole rise to fame. It's got to do with the age of 33, and everything about it is literally just littered in Masonic symbolism. There's not just one here, one there. Everything about it is littered in Masonic symbolism. Even everybody that went on the so-called trip. So, really.
Everybody knows the last photo where they had one shirt, black, one white, black.
You went very quiet there. But yeah, what others then can we say more than what you just said about the stream, guys, about this whole thing? I was hoping we would actually get Whitsett in to actually talk and explain himself and then apologize for lying to us. But that's not going to happen.
No, and I don't think that you can go back so easily.
I wished you would have pressed him harder on that polygraph test.
Yeah, I should have actually.
I really would, because I'll tell you what, let's settle this shit once and for all. And no. You don't get to pick who gives the polygraph test. Okay? We're going to pick who does that. We're going to have two independent people that do it of our choosing in two areas. Because I can get one in Florida, I can get one in California. That'll settle it.
Mm-hmm.
And videotape it while you're giving it too, so we can see the
live
body
stream.
language.
Wait, a live stream.
There you go. Because he glibly said, "Yeah, I'd take a polygraph test." Sure. Well, okay, good. I'm glad you agree to that. So here's what we're gonna do. See, that's how you handle that.
Look, I've got you. Why does your beard freeze over in Antarctica? This is the response. A beard freezes over in Antarctica because the extremely cold temperatures there cause any moisture present in the beard hairs, including from your breath, to rapidly freeze into ice crystals, essentially turning your beard into a frosty patch due to the rapid freezing process in such frigid conditions.
But I meant they had no problems, no issues with the weather or something.
They had nothing of that.
Nothing.
And we
But
still
when I
haven't
watch-
gotten any kind of a response as to why the sun turned into a football.
Yeah.
Well, I gave my theory on why that is, and I think
It's magic.
Mine's more plausible than their idea. Oh, it just looks that way. The sun dances, remember?
Aye.
Well, that thing was doing pirouettes and everything else there, doing Swan Lake for us, it looked like.
So, yeah. telling you. But yeah, I think the polygraph's a good idea. Even like the reaction to it, and you might even someone might automatically say yes, I'll do it, but actually doing it when it comes to the time is a different thing than just saying yeah, I'll do it. But you might be able to tell something by the reaction towards it, but you'll be able to tell more by the date coming to that point to the two. And I think it's a good idea. Two independent polygraphers, definitely.
Camera, what shows?
Same line of questioning, including, did you sign an NDA?
Yeah, absolutely.
Was all of the footage filmed in Antarctica?
No, I don't believe so.
Were studios used? These are just basic questions like that that could be asked and in different ways. The skilled interrogator knows how to ask the question different ways.
Absolutely.
So,
I mean, did you see that icicles hanging off his hat?
Yeah, but
Wow.
it looked like he jumped in the water there to get
Yeah,
that.
it did. But it shows how quickly it freezes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing. It freezes straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Ice beards. I mean, it's quite crazy. They are able to do all this and not have any ice. It's really questionable.
No wind, you know.
Frozen beard in the -12 Arctic Circle. Ooh, that's
What's an encrypted princess? Never heard of that.
what?
You mean the carpet?
Somebody said in chat, have any of them talked about the? I don't know what it says.
Let me go check.
I was just teasing because he didn't misspell it. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Warriors in chat.
Oh, Infectico.
It was Stephen Raddy's comment. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Sleeping Warrior. This is exactly just like with Ranty.
It is, isn't it? Is it just same type of situation, different circumstances?
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping Warrior does have a point, though.
Yep.
Of course.
Massive ice wall at the end of the world.
So you made a video about the Cap Horn you were.
About?
Where you were in Cap Horn.
On holiday.
Great pictures, you know, when the sun rises.
Yes, I'm busy working on the video of that. Where I took the sunrises and sunsets and stuff. The Globies don't like that the sunrise showed on all 3 occasions 5 degrees off of what the globe predicts. Their argument was, oh, you used a metal chair the first time. Second time was your iPhone sucks, it's cheap. I used 2 different iPhones, got exactly the same results.
You were looking at a floodlight.
Looking at a floodlight that doesn't even exist there. Parallax is the other option. I don't know how to use a compass for some reason. Literally, it's a compass. And what was the other one? Phone too big.
Phone too big.
And that's not the sun. Oh, and that's not the sun.
It's not the sun. Floodlight. That's a classic, though. It's a floodlight you were looking at.
It's insane, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing that video finish up and show.
And a floodlight as well. The point of a floodlight is you don't unless you've got like something that will cancel out the light, you don't see the center of it. It's a floodlight, it lights up everywhere. So you wouldn't see a hot spot sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Someone said
floodlight, whole lot of the place kind of thing.
Someone said Flats faked his vacation.
Oh yeah. Flats is fake vacation.
I was like,
Yeah. Don't joke. I actually got a DM today where someone said they're going to expose you soon for your fake vacation.
Oh, it's so funny, man.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a joke, but you guys want to watch a really short guide to Union Glacier
Go
from
for it.
TFE, from the ALE themselves? Why not?
P.S. Monster. I know you can't catch everything out the chat, but I never got an answer of the comments non-live. Any one of you seen the 15-minute live stream from Jaren? Please give me answer. If not, I can provide. So why are you
the
asking the
poem?
question if you know the answer? That kind
Are
of.
you talking about the poem, the Christmas
I
poem?
don't know.
I don't know. I would love to see his interview that we're talking about. I can't find it.
It's on Lowry's channel.
And Lowry. Oh, awesome.
Oh, is it?
Shout out to Lowry. Lowry's awesome. Let's
Also,
actually
where were
while
the rest of the peoples in this glacier, though? It's okay.
I
You
want to
like
show
that
you.
one, huh?
I want to ask you guys something. Look at the mountains here, guys. This was a year ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Does it?
This is Union Glacier Camp.
Does it look? Does it look like what we just saw?
Go on then.
Look at that.
Wow. Yeah, no.
Yeah. They're going to show the mountain now. There we go. Doesn't look like what you just saw. This
Is
was
somebody
last
talking
year.
to me? I missed that part.
I mean, that 2017, 2016 mountain, whatever it was, did it for me. Exact same
Yeah,
snowpack.
I actually wanted to bring that up as well, but I didn't.
God. I mean, we know the ridges don't change much in the mountains, but the
But the
snowfall,
snow-
yes, we'd make a common pattern, but it's still random. It wouldn't be exactly the same.
Nope.
Oh Lord.
But this
Lot of
just
snow.
looks breathtaking, you know. This looks like a mountain, you know. This in the video doesn't do it.
Mm.
There you go. Riding bicycle, aircraft. Tell me if they're going to say, let's see the sun for 24 hours. Oh, no, they don't, because they never actually ask to show the 24-hour sun, because that's something they would actually go ahead and advertise, don't you think? To come look at a 24-hour sun.
Oh, of course.
You mean in the north?
Yes, I think this is also where they talk about the meteorologists that work here, and then I think it's these two guys. No, it wasn't these guys. Oh, it's another one I watched, where they literally show the people updating the weather report every day.
Yeah, I just had that up a minute ago. I think I got it bookmarked.
Remember last night I asked you about Sob's paper?
What about Sobs? What?
Oh, Vicky's she was looking for your PayPal. She couldn't find it.
Oh, but I got it.
Yeah, it's
Unable
be
to
on
accept invite. I can't get into ether cosmology. It wouldn't. Oh yeah. By the way, I know I was kicked out of ether cosmology because this is like, I think almost a year ago. Yeah, it's a whole few months ago. Where because I spoke out against Jaren and they kicked me out of Earth cosmology. So I can't join it. I'm banned there.
Oh,
Why?
wow.
All because I said they don't know science.
Oh, good that
Yeah.
the people like you
Nice,
know,
eh?
just say the truth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it won't accept my invite now. Because I'm banned there. Oh, but Lowry, I'm looking for Lowry's video quickly.
Yeah, I think Sob's getting it for me, babe. Are you getting your PayPal?
Yeah, I'm getting it right now. Hang on.
He's getting it.
Oh, awesome. Oh,
How much
Nico's
flat
video's out.
earthers were actually down there? Four flat earthers, right?
King Nico's video's out now. We can watch that quick. It's a quick one.
PayPal, what?
Why not?
Sorry, I
Nico.
just want to know who was the rest of the flat earthers. So it was Witzit and Cheranism, and who were the others?
Elizabeth. And apparently the director or whatever from Candace Owens, but
I
the
never
guy
heard
literally said he's not a flat earther.
Oh,
So that's another lie from Duffy. There weren't 4 flat
sent me
earthers.
the messenger. That was good, yeah.
Okay, let's quickly watch this video. Shout out to King Nico.
The only thing that really matters is whether or not you can get the taste right. You know, this is lemon flavor. This one is lavender flavor. And all you need to do is get it in the right bin. And if you don't get it in the right bin, it's not that big of a deal.
Flavor of the week.
You know? Now, if they're really good, Max, and I think Nico,
was that a coded 33 you just threw out there too? The lavender and the lemon, LL 33.
Here, I'll just right here.
Oh, so McToon actually knows about it. That's odd. How do you know about that symbol, McToon? That's a bit weird.
He knows.
Hey, King Nico in the house. What's up, man? We just saw your video here, watching it.
Hey, good day, good day.
That's the
Okay,
dude
man.
on the video, man. That's the same dude on the video. We know who you are.
Oh my God, he's famous.
For you.
Celebrity here. Can I
Yeah,
have
okay,
your
man.
autograph, Nico?
It's good to finally talk with some brothers. I've been dealing with just demons and clowns the past week and a bit, you know what I mean? So it's good to have a proper conversation with some critical thinkers that can see the truth for what it is.
Wait, relax, man.
Well, it's good to have you on, man.
No, I appreciate it, Flatzoid. It's good to finally meet you and talk to you. Same with you, Sav, and the rest of you guys here.
Good to see you, bro.
Thanks for your work, man.
So
Okay.
Matone put this out here himself.
No, this is King Nico's.
Oh,
So yeah, I
There's
just posted that video. So me and Flatzoid were in that live the other night. So before I got, after I got kicked out, then Flatzoid came in and got kicked out too, because these guys can't handle the pressure we're laying on them. So I called him out on some of the language he was speaking. He was talking about lemons and lavender, and I'm like, is that a coded 33 you're throwing up there to show your allegiance to the Brotherhood? And then he just goes off and starts drawing the number 33, does all the hand signs, the devil horns, the 666, the 33. And then I put the lemon and lavender in the gematria calculator, and it equals 666.
Mhm.
So again, this guy's very coded. You saw him a lot in the Batman t-shirt. Batman equals 666 also.
But also, he's, I don't know if you know, but I've been calling him out a long time to debate biblical cosmology. He refuses. He outright just ignores it. And he's supposed to be a Christian. And he went to Duffy's church and literally was bad-mouthing the Bible in a church to his congregation. It's like, what's wrong with you? You call yourself a Christian, you go to a church, and you say how unreliable the Bible is.
Yeah, for sure. Damn right. These all that were involved in this psyop, they're all anti-Christ. They're all anti-Jesus, anti-God. So everything they do and show and say, it's like, can they be trusted to be the people to disprove biblical cosmology, or do they have another agenda that they just want to, you know, smear it with this technology they've been using?
Definitely.
They wanted to harm us and take again action against Jesus.
Oh, wow. Did you see the interview with Jaron on Larry's channel?
No, so I've just been busy past couple of days, but I'm not sure. People have been telling me that Austin came out and spoke. Did you actually get the chance to speak to him? Is that what was going on?
Yeah, that was last night.
Okay, cool.
You might want to watch it.
Yeah, I need to get caught up a bit for sure. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm guessing they're still trying to cover and deny all the evidence that's been piling up against them now. So very interesting.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly show you a video I released today. It's just a quick one. It's from the chat last night, because I don't think you watched it, about his vaping.
Yes, let's see it.
It's it's quite telling. Okay, there we go.
There's a little breath. What's up now? You have to take like deeper breaths, and it sucks. It hurts your lungs. Okay.
I went inside and drank water. And like I've said many times, if you go into somewhere that it's warmer and you drink water, when you come out, you can see your breath more. I've also said that, yes, I did unexpectedly find a vape in my bag when I was traveling. That's because I used an old little bag I used for chargers, and it had a vape in there from way back in the day because I did used to vape. I don't vape now. And so I did hit that vape a couple times when I was in Antarctica. But I did absolutely, objectively not hit a vape, walk over to the scene, to the screen, and then exhale it to fake my breath. It's just objectively not true. And that's why all the people that are claiming it, are not actually showing the consecutive moments up to that point. And what they're doing is blatantly lying about the timing. And they're saying, look, Austin's ducking behind the trash can here. Then he stands up, and this is where he fakes his breath. But that isn't true at all. That isn't where you see my breath.
Well,
That's like
if you
10
watch
minutes,
the video,
15 minutes later in the stream.
if you watch the video, because you watch this live, you can see you vaping as soon as you get out. You actually put it to your mouth. And when you walk to the laptop, you actually duck down to vape. We actually see this in real time.
You notice you didn't. Okay, you cannot see in lifetime that I hit a vape and walk over to the camera and then exhale. Objectively, you cannot. And I actually have a 4K 360 video right here that's 25 hours long lifetime. That will prove that this whole entire thing is a lie and that you don't see me hit a vape and walk over there, because I would never vape on camera, okay? And proof that I didn't vape and fake my breath is that immediately afterwards, I try to take 2 more deep breaths to show you my breath, because I thought that you were gonna see it again.
Okay, but like we said, we got actual video footage from a camera showing you walking in concession and doing this. We see you go down, and we see you actually put things to your mouth, and then you show the breath. But if you
That is
say
a lie.
no,
You are
it's
sitting
not a
here
lie.
lying.
Are you saying I'm lying? While we showed this
that's what I
live.
just said, right? Didn't I just say you're lying?
Oh, I'm saying
Yes,
you
I'm
lying
saying
because
you're
the
lying,
actual
right?
we got live streams to show it.
There's a little breath. What's up now? You have to take like deeper breaths, and it sucks. It hurts your lungs. Okay.
Wow, very well put together. That is pretty epic and telling, very revealing.
So it is good.
Yeah, he didn't lie. What's up now? Yeah.
What's up now? Watch. See, you can see my breath now. God.
Oh boy, I see it.
Angry about it.
But yeah, it's that's just a bit of that we had a conversation last night.
That's
Almost went for
incredible.
like 2 hours.
Oh, he was in Earth Awakenings when y'all had that conversation.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He called me out, and I was like, okay, because you called me out, because I wasn't going to stream last night because it's Old Year's Eve. And I said, okay, I actually just got a half an hour, but see you in about an hour. It's fine.
So, do you know your PayPal is? Have you got a photo in it, or is it blank? Does it just say S?
What now?
On your PayPal, have you got a photo on your PayPal, or does it just say S? No, your avatar.
Oh,
Because
I think so. I don't know.
Because the one you just gave me and what you call it? Sorry, Messenger. The email address you gave me. When I try, it says this payment is risky and could be a scam. But it's the only one that comes up.
That's
that email
me.
that is you, yeah.
It's got to be me.
Okay, cool.
It's just sketchy stuff. It's
Right.
just
You're
sketchy.
very suspicious, son. My phone tells me you're suspicious.
I am. I'm very suspicious. I'm probably on every
just
government
wanted to
list
make
there
sure.
is. But my goal is to be number 1 on those lists. That's where I'm at.
Good boy.
So Nico, I see you recently had a debate with McToon.
Yeah, McToon. I did watch some of your videos yesterday, and I was like just kicking myself because I forgot to bring up the United Nations logo, which is the AE map, correct? So The fact that they're trying to debunk and disprove and scream, all Christians and people that believe in the Gleason map, you need to let it go. We proved it wrong. Why is every United Nations organization and map and logo the AE Flat Earth map? So yeah, one thing I've
Yeah, but also he knows this. We've been saying to him, a AE map isn't a model; it's just a map.
Yes.
It doesn't debunk a flat Earth. Even their Mercator map is not accurate. So does that now debunk the globe because the Mercator map's not accurate? You understand? So idiots don't understand. Every map has their certain purpose. I mean, even when ships use navigational charts, they have different charts, different sections where they go, because this map chart will not be accurate to that section on Earth compared to that. So the guys don't really understand how maps work and what they really represent.
Correct. So, and did you bring up the amounts of Masonic rituals that took place there? The left boot. You agree that because they've been trying to say that they needed to put batteries in it to charge. Like, who's going to believe that when we? So yeah, and again, that phone call or the Discord chat with Austin, just complete denying and basically calling us all liars with the video evidence there. It's
Yeah, but that's all they have is insulting us and calling us liars because they're getting called out on all the red flags.
That's interesting too, that they're using the term all the time. Their first thing to jump to is "you're lying" when you're calling out something that is a lie. This is exactly what Toon does all the time. You're lying. You're lying. Listen, those cats already know the Earth's not a globe. They know. Don't make any pretense like they really think they're on a globe or anything else. No, they're doing their job. And like I said before, this is bigger than Witsit, it's bigger than Toon, it's bigger than Duffy. They have killed people over this crap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So this ain't a game we're playing here. That's what you got to realize. This is not a game. This is dangerous.
No, it's dangerous.
Yeah. There's a lot of oaths. There's a lot of secrecy involved. That we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, what these guys gave up or promised to keep for complete silence and secrecy, and they just didn't expect it to blow up so fast, so big the way it has. So now we've caught them. They're scrambling. We're forcing them into corners. We're making them make mistakes, right? Which they weren't really prepared to deal with so soon. We didn't even give them a chance to get back home from this set, this studio, wherever they were. So yeah, it's working out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nico, do you realize that Austin's last video was the video number 666? The Christmas
Yeah, it was
video.
Jaren's one.
Jaren's, yeah.
Jaren, sorry.
Yeah, Jaren is up there. I think Dave Weiss also. He's at 665 now or 666. So we're all keeping an eye on them, right?
But it's really weird. These 666 videos, the things they say in them are very weird.
Yeah.
He deleted one because he already had the video 666. So he deleted one so he could make this video the 666 one.
Yeah.
But here's
the fact that they're trying to mock us and play on the connections between the fake moon landing. So Austin's video, it's titled "One Small Step for Man, One Giant Leap for Flat Earth," and we know that Neil Armstrong said that when stepping onto the set. And I believe it was the 33rd minute where Vapegate began in that video too. So it's like, was that purposely done? Did we just catch it that way? Is that just an accident, coincidence? But again, the signs, the symbolism, the numbers, it's overkill, where everything just seems and screams deception. So how can anyone believe anything? How can they themselves pass anything off as truth now? So again, very interesting to see how they deal with this, and it proves that it's beyond them. It's bigger than Will Duffy. It's bigger than Toon and Jaren. So they're just the puppets in motion now, being led to do what they agreed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
not
it.
over yet.
Exactly. Uh,
Oh, wow. Gene said something interesting. All they have to do is construct an actual small scale working model of the Earth as a globe that holds water and stands up to the scrutiny. If you propose a model, it should be an actual working. Yeah, I agree. I agree completely.
yeah, but scale, man. Remember, Earth too big.
Yeah, it's too big. Yeah, you got to remember. It's way too big for you to see the curve.
But that's always their go-to is, you know, because Earth real, you can't have a model because gravity. It's like, then why do you have a model?
Just keeping pushing. It's lying, you
How do you
know.
check the number of you? You just go to your channel and then you go and see in description. It will give you all the number of videos. I hated having 666, so I literally put out a video the same time to get off 666 straight away.
Yeah, and so I think where is he? Four Jacks just mentioned in the comments that we are now 666 months since that fake moon landing back in 1969. So
See.
January 20th, on the 20th of this month, it will be exactly 666 months. And guess what's happening that day? President-elect Trump is supposed to be inaugurated into office. So this is falling into the timeline of New World Order and ushering in of the Antichrist.
Yes.
And the beast system.
No, we're definitely in that time. Agenda 2030 has been on the roll for quite a while.
Godzilla's right. It is older than that.
But this is why even Sov loves bringing this up. Why specifically 2024 did they want to do this? Why not 2025 or 2023 or 2024 is the year they have to do it?
I believe it's because has something to do with AI. So AI is
Might
a
be
major
because 2
tool.
and 4 equals 6, but I don't know.
Because AI, they finally achieved this artificial general intelligence, and they've had this technology and these machines waiting in the midst, and now AI is kind of the missing component that helped bring everything to life that humans couldn't really do without this advanced brain. It's insane.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, AI has definitely made things much easier.
Yeah, it's gonna give life to Project Bluebeam. Now we've got all these drones all over the world showing up. The fact the portals were opened by the Pope over the Christmas. This whole psyop in Antarctica to destroy the biblical cosmology of the flat Earth with the firmament. So definitely you can see they're prepared. I can see them trying to say, yeah, the Bible's been proved wrong. We don't need it. Then you'll know we're in a beast system.
Yeah, it's true.
Is that you or something?
It's something to laugh.
He just uploaded a pic now.
See the background of the final explosion in the last days.
Yep. Wow. It has been an interesting stream. I think we could end it here, guys. We've been going on for like almost 3.5 hours. Because I know PJ's going to have a stream now, so.
No, me. No, I've put mine off till back to my normal time now. Since you're back on nights, except Friday night, I'll go on after you on Friday night because we've got to do a film night on. It'll be before Sov goes on, obviously, because he does the same thing. I got the idea from Sov, obviously. Yeah, all good. But mine will be 2 p.m. tomorrow. I'll put the link in there.
Awesome. And then King Nico, maybe you guys go watch King Nico's latest video he just put out.
Yeah, too right.
Definitely go watch it.
Cool.
Salva, are you going to be streaming?
Yeah, I'm going to do a live probably tonight. Probably about 8:30. I'm going to go ahead and do it because I got to work tomorrow. So I'll go on a little bit early tonight.
Nice. And Ryan, you and Roger are going to do a stream too?
I believe we are. Yes, sir. I believe it'll be around 12 or so, or 12:30.
Awesome.
Pacific.
Great. Well, guess we can do closing statements then.
Well, I mean,
oh boy.
when it comes to the 24-hour thing, it's look as we all expected, isn't it? From before they even went, we knew it was going to be underhanded. I mean, initially I just thought some way they're not going to go. You know, I mean, Lord knows if they went. I mean, they could have gone over, filmed at one point, come back, but it's definitely it's all set up. I mean, there's in the likes of Joe who can't see it or is being naive to it, or in bed with them, Joe. It just really seems that way, to be honest. It doesn't seem like you're being naive now. It seems like you're in bed with them. You know, it seems like he's got an agenda there. But who am I to speak? Who am I to speak? But it's what we expected, isn't it? It's what we expected, and it's what they've delivered. Still haven't showed us a 24-hour sun, and I would have had no problem with a 24-hour sun. But they haven't showed
Still
us.
don't. Still don't.
Nope. Hey, I
Exactly.
want to say hi to King Nico right quick. I was the guy super chatting you the other day, like 3 or 4 nights ago. I'm Roger Ledwell. I sent you a couple.
Oh,
Super
hey
chats.
there. Good evening.
Yeah, I'm not trying to prove a 24-hour sun. I promise you. If I go down that
Okay. Appreciate that, Roger.
Oh, no problem, man. I appreciate you picked up.
Well, unless you happen to find a 24-hour sun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll do a stream tonight. So I decided to stop by and say hi to King Nico. I got to get back to work though. Enjoy
God
that.
bless you.
Bless. All right, later.
Bye.
And Solve,
Bye,
your
Roger.
thoughts?
What's that now?
What's your final thoughts?
Well, if it looks like a duck, it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's probably somebody faking their breath with a vape.
Something like that.
That's so fun. I like it.
And
And
Joe,
look, even if even if you're in a condition like that where you can't really see the breath, or it's so wispy that it's not showing up on video, just say that. Just say that. It really makes it look questionable when you do that and then deny doing it when you obviously weren't aware of the other camera that picked you up doing it. And you're going to argue it to a fault and then try to run the Jedi mind trick of, no, you didn't see what you saw. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Get out of here with that, man. You know what I saw? You know, we have a surveillance camera of the perpetrator shooting the clerk in the store. No, Your Honor, that's just not what you're seeing in that video footage. It's like, well, we clearly see the man take out a gun and shoot the clerk. No, that's not what you see at all. What?
that's practically it. Yeah, and it's not about the vaping. It's about being deceptive and lying about it. Just be truthful and just say, yeah, okay, I got under pressure that the people were asking me about the breath the whole time, so I panicked and I made a plan. That's it. But he won't even do that. Instead, he'll double down and lie and say he didn't.
They had the audacity to call it an experiment to begin with. And okay, let's go along those lines a little bit. Would you agree that the moment something deceptive or dishonest has been uncovered in your quote unquote experiment, that it is now completely freaking contaminated?
Mm-hmm.
It is now completely contaminated. Forget it. Throw it out, start over.
Yeah, it's not valid.
That's all I look at it as, and like I said, if Whitsitt and Jaron had not been the participants on this, and they had received what we've received so far and have digressed, then they would be all over it too. Treat it like the NASA footage that you ridicule and go over with a fine-tooth comb all the time. Compare it to that. We're doing the exact same thing. As would they.
Hey, Roger, Joe, you ready?
Yeah, it's just the whole situation is weird to me. Honestly, I don't really know what is. I mean, first, Whitsitt is too sick to talk. Then, as soon as he come back, he's jumping in Discord. And then, but he's too sick to make videos and too sick to press a few buttons to show the video in the first place, the thing that he's supposed to do. Jaron claimed he got the whole 24-hour sun video, but he got it behind the paywall. And then he don't got it behind the paywall. Actually, it's only half, and then that's coming out pretty soon as well. Where it's like, okay, well, the thing was supposed to be shown live to begin with. That way is without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, you guys are there. We seeing you live. You can't. There is no. We're going to come back and show you this video that may and may not be edited like the rest of the videos that we had. So it's like, okay, well, we back in the same predicament where we gotta trust somebody, a human being, word of this video may or may not be fake. And now we got to look at this video and guess, is it real or is this guy on top of we already catching you lying in our face about little silly things like vaping and breath and the snow, and you just telling a bunch of lies and things is looking funny, and then you guys is acting weird. Like it just the whole thing is like he said, the whole thing is contaminated now. And I think it looked bad for flat earthers, and really we really don't care about what the Globers think anyway, because the Globers is going to believe whatever they want to believe anyway. They already in a confirmation bias anyway. And from the very beginning we have been saying, right, from the very beginning we have been saying that this is affirming a consequence, false dichotomy fallacy to begin with. Everybody, I'll be on 24/7, and the 24/7 pretty much came up with a response to this whole thing before they even went to say, oh, well, you guys is claiming that's the final experiment. We have the final expedition. Prove that this is not a false dichotomy to begin with, by coming up with some logical syllogism of this proving the globe, which Duffy and none of the Globers have came up with a response to that. But instead of Witsit in them jumping on that and saying and proving that this is a false dichotomy to begin with, they decide to attack the flat earthers because they're getting caught in little silly lies. They decide to not show videos of a 24-hour sun, which makes it look very sketchy, because if it's a 24-hour sun, you should have a response. You should show the video. Hey guys, here's the 24-hour sun. We shown it live, and here's the response. It doesn't matter anyway. Globers, it's not going to prove the globe, and it's not going to prove the flat earth anyway. And it will be over with. It would have been done with the live footage. But because you don't have the live footage, and it seems like you're refusing to show us the footage that you claim you do have, on top of getting caught in multiple lies and jumping on Discord trying to convince everybody to trust you. Well, I definitely seen a 24-hour sun, and the sun went this way and the sun went that way, and yelling at everybody like Flatzoid, prominent flat earthers who've been debating these Globers and basically having these back and forth with these Globers, and you yelling at them and calling and saying, who are you to question me? Everything seems sketchy about this, and it's just weird. Don't make any sense whatsoever. And it's not like Flatzoid's the only person that like Witsit like lashed out at. They're like he's lashing out on pretty much anybody that pretty much has something to say about this. Like, hey, Witsit, that looked kind of weird, man. It seemed like you was vaping. What do you mean? You a retard? Hey, man, this don't look. Hey, why y'all ain't had the live? Why wasn't a 24-hour sun live? Oh, you guys are. Oh, you delusional. I mean, even when he was down there, he was pretty much just attacking flat earthers, and like, look, oh yeah, like that, like what is you doing? I'm here. I seen the 24-hour sun. I want to go home. I seen it. I don't care. Well, we don't care whether or not you seen it. You're supposed to be showing us. You could say anything.
Nice.
Yeah, that's practically about it.
My turn yet?
Yeah.
Underline that 100%.
Okay, I just wanted to remind everybody that there's only two things that are. Sorry.
Jam first.
Thanks.
Okay, good.
I just say we have to be careful about Witsit and his fellows. This is not over the experiment. I think there will come something next. And yeah, Will Duffy is like, yeah, he's winning. Yeah, he don't give up. Like he changed his background as he put everything from Flat Earth away and just left heliocentric pictures on it. Yes, so he's really thinking in his crazy head that he's gonna change anything. But yeah, we will see what happens, you know. But great to have someone like Nico. I want to say thank you for everything. Yes, you're really fighting hard now, and I see that. And thank you very much. Yes,
Appreciate that.
Awesome.
And thank you,
And
Zoid and Soul, yeah, and PJ. It's always a pleasure. Yes, and
awesome,
Ryan.
awesome. And Noob.
Thanks. Noob is gone. No.
No, Noob's maybe having issues with the mic. Okay, Ryan, go ahead.
I just wanted to remind you all that there's only two things that are important in all of this. The first one is to love God, and the second one is to love one another. Don't forget that.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And last but not least, King Nico.
Well, yeah. First of all, I want to thank you, Flatzoid, and everyone else in the community here for the Flat Earth movement for welcoming me. You know, I am new, but I'm not new. I've been a part of other movements and communities doing Flat Earth biblical cosmology work, especially through the pandemic, right? So it's just that now how everything's coincided with this fake 24-hour sun, which our brother here spoke that they never gave us the 24-hour live. And with all the money that was invested into this and all the tools they brought with them, they couldn't produce a 24-hour live stream of a video nonstop. So that's ridiculous. So I say, again, thank you to everyone for again, welcoming me in this fight, because you guys have been doing it for a long time, exposing these demons. And we're going to keep the pressure on now. We're forcing them into mistakes. And again, I think Flatzoid said it earlier. It's revealing more snakes that we're exposing the snakes that were part of this, but now we're revealing other snakes, other people that were supposed flat earthers that are now defending them and pretending they don't see the evidence that we've now shared and can easily go through and be like, wow, this is very questionable. So it's revealing so much now, right? And I forgot what else I was going to say, but honestly, this just the pressure. Oh yeah. So, and after hearing Austin on the chat with you, Flatzoid, it seems like they're just going to go through the motions no matter what we throw at them, blatant evidence, and they keep just going through and denying it. That also shows that there's some serious higher powers involved in this, and I'm leaning towards some NASA Disney type stuff where like these guys not only sold out but sold out big time, and now it's they're stuck.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone.
No, and thank you, Aaron.
Bless you, man.
Yeah, and
Bless
thank
you.
you, King Nico, for doing what you do. Keep it up, and everybody else. I mean, it's good to see all the new Flat Earth channels pop up all the way. That's why I say I think this whole TFE thing is a big backfire for TFE, because I don't know if you guys realize how many new Flat Earth channels have all of a sudden popped up everywhere, and how we've all of a sudden the channels have grown quite quickly. It's like we're all getting now recognition. I mean, just a few months ago, we were like, why aren't Flat Earth channels actually getting pushed anywhere? And it seems we've bypassed that algorithm thanks to the final experiment.
Yeah.
So it's a very positive thing that's helping getting all our channels out there further. So it's backfiring big time.
Yeah. My channel was stuck for at least 2 years, didn't move until this now. So you're very right on the money with that, Flatzoid. It's definitely, and we needed it. So we're going to keep the pressure on and this push, and other people are jumping on board. New channels are popping up, and it's growing. It's done the opposite of what they tried to accomplish, which is destroy Flat Earth and annihilate it. But it's like you said, it backfired on them.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly. So yeah.
On the horizon, yeah. Really.
So yeah, thanks everybody for coming. I appreciate you all. See you all tomorrow night for another epic stream. Many, many blessings, and remember,